Hey, hello everybody. It is the first members live stream of 2023. We finally made it into the new year. How is everybody?
Excellent.
If I was any better, I'd be twins.
We'll say hi to everybody in the chat real quick. The countdown is on. Bring on the games. Oh yeah. Hello Classified. Eldar, the Masterversal Toy Hunter is here. Hello, how are you, sir? WJ Gazz? PJC, a counterpart to Space Commander. We have David Samuel Blain. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Happi Accident. Hey, I'll be here in a few. Finishing dinner. All right, mate. No rush. Enjoy your dinner.
Yay.
Treasures for Trigger is here. What time is it? Game time. Yeah, it is. Rolando, how are you, buddy? Payne's Toys Samples. Evening all. How are you, mate? Nolan's in the house. How are you, Nolan? Jeff, how are you, bud? Good to see you. Rob Vegas is here.
Vegas.
G-Force Racing 20. How are you, bud? And Jadine Rondeo?
Yeah, it's my daughter.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. All righty.
So, speaking of Rob Vegas, I'm at a very emotionally exposed time right now. Yesterday, I added him as a friend on Facebook, and I'm waiting for the confirmation. So I don't know.
Don't take it personal. Rob Vegas only accepts true legends, so I'm sure you'll be on there soon. The Lilith, 1978. How are you? Duffman Dioramas is also here. Now, this is the members live stream. We're trying something a little bit different for the members live streams. We're going to be having games nights. How fun is that? With Games Master Adam from GoFigure. I've got Adam's link in the description. Go check out his channel. It is one of the best. But what we do is, if you are a channel member, to become a channel member, there is a link in the description as well. You become a channel member, you access the link to StreamYard if you want to be a part of Games Night. Or if you are a Renegade member on Patreon or higher, you also have access to the members live streams too. But yeah, so if anyone wants to join, we do have some spots left. If anyone wants to join us, that is a channel member. Otherwise, sit back, relax, and enjoy the games. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
That was a great introduction, by the way. I just want to say that new introduction with the whole FigureHouse logo worked out really well.
Adam created it.
I created the logo. Zazel created. I made the steak. He got the sizzle. He made it all happen.
All right.
Teamwork.
That's right. It makes the dream work, my friends.
I'll say.
All right.
So there are. Oh yeah, I'll add the because I've got access to you. I got to add your stuff, right, Adam?
If you just share my screen.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah, there we go. That's all we need. And then we'll get going. We'll get this. So we're gonna start with a Jeopardy style game, and then hopefully, if more people come in for the second round, we'll do a Family Feud style game. Also, I want to say, with the nature of this game, if somebody jumps in mid-game, they can just start their score right there, because maybe they get all the 500-point questions and steal it all, right?
Perfect.
All right. So we're going to go like this. And we're going to go.
Hey, Crash is also here. Hey, Crash. Channel member Crash.
Oh, Crash.
Hi, Crash.
Got a parcel on the way to you, Crash.
Was just talking to him earlier. Good guy.
Okay, hold on 1 second here.
Happy New Year.
So there are still spots if anyone wants to join us for Games Night now, or you can jump in on Game 2. It's up to you guys, but there are still some spots available to play now, or just watch.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get this. I need to get my
Howdy, mate, fine.
display screen here. Working well.
Yeah, I do love that logo.
All right, hold on. I got a technical issue here. Just for 1 second, stick with me.
That's all right.
I blame. I don't know who I blame. I blame Dan. I blame Dan Larson. That's who I blame. I have no idea why.
Make it easy, right?
That's right.
Will do, buddy.
Just it's giving me like it's covering up my actual screen with like a monitor monitoring the PowerPoint screen. I need to fix that. So give me 2 seconds here.
That's all good, my friend. Do you need to share screen for your other? You've got this.
I got it. We're gonna be just fine. There's nothing here that we can't fix at the slaughterhouse. So let me go like that.
Thanks, Crash.
I actually found myself singing that the other day. Space Commander.
Yeah, it gets stuck in my head too. Thanks, Maze Mind.
Oh, wait a minute here. I think I got it figured out, gentlemen. Nailed it. We're ready to go here.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
We're ready to go.
He doesn't appear to have a friend request. So did you get the right Rob Vegas?
I hope so. He seemed very handsome. So I'll just, if there's 2 Rob Vegases on Facebook, we got to get these guys together.
That could be extraordinarily dangerous, Finkman.
All right, so here we go. Here are today's categories, gentlemen. Pay attention.
Gotcha.
We've got file card facts.
Ooh.
We've got rhyme time.
Perfect.
We've got action figures.
Okay.
We've got name that accessory. That's my personal favorite.
Yep. Okay.
And we've got instructions included. And we've got don't quote me. Those are the categories for today. And because he's the furthest away on the moon, we're going to give Space Commander the board to start.
Oh, good grief. You sure you want to do that?
Just to remind you, we go into the private chat and type buzz if you want to buzz in with your answer.
Do we have to phrase it in the name of form of a question?
No, because I don't want to be like, technically.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just making a little score sheet so I can keep track of your scores. Because, gentlemen, there are prizes tonight. There are prizes.
Prizes to be won. Excellent.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun if Zazel just continuously wins all the prizes on his own show.
I've got my cheat sheet ready.
There you go.
I've pre-typed buzz, by the way. I don't know if anyone else is pre-typing buzz. I've pre-typed it.
I would never
Is that
do
cheating?
that.
That's not cheating. That's smart play. Is what that is.
I did that already.
Okay.
Oh, good.
So,
Okay, it's not just me. All right.
Space Commander, the board is yours, my friend.
Crikey. Okay. Let's try rhyme time for 300.
Rhyme time for 300. Lion-O's weapon and title. Toykennections with a buzz.
That's a fast one.
Yep. Sword of Omens, Lord of the Thundercats.
Right, but say it as a rhyme time.
Oh my goodness. What?
We're gonna get a sword lord. A sword lord is what you would say.
Okay, but I did say sword and I did say
Yeah.
Lord. So there we go. Okay.
We were looking for sword lord. You gave us a soliloquy. But anyways.
Yes, I said the 2 words.
So quick.
Oh my goodness. My goodness.
Did you guys see the sheer panic in Ken's eyes?
Yeah.
What kind of game
A
is
lunchbox
this?
was on
All
our
right. So Ken, the board is yours, my friend.
Wow. Okay. Flustered. Name the accessory 100.
Name the accessory for 100. Zazel was first with that one.
I believe that's Faker's power sword.
Faker's sword. Fantastic.
Nice.
Zazel gets you 100 points on the board.
Is it technically a power sword though, or is it just a sword in the same shape?
I think in my mind it was just like a sword to look that way. In classics, it said that whoever held the power sword changed its color because of their personality. I think that is J with a capital J.
Okay.
Anyways, all that to say, He-Man is fun and swords are great. Zazel, the board is yours.
Oh, hang on. Before we do, Articulated Chad has sent $1.99. Thank you very much for all my favorite legends. Thumb kiss.
All right, Chad.
Another legend.
Chad, I sent you the link if you want to join us, my friend. Oh, yeah. He'll be hanging with us. Chad, nice. It is. We still have spots. You've got the link. You're free to join us. It is not too late to join. We've only just started, and you can still get probably, well, as the G.I. Joe name suggests, a clean sweep if you jump in now. Actually, you wouldn't get a clean sweep. A clean sweep would be you got all of them.
Zazel, I also want to just throw this out there because June is a little bit away.
Yeah.
If we have the amount of success that we're planning on having with these games nights, I'm saying that we plan a live FigureHouse games night in Augusta, Georgia during Joe Fest.
That would be awesome.
Let's do it.
Yes, I'm down.
All right.
All right, he'll be back in. But thanks for the super chat, or shall I call it a super chad? Thanks for the super chad.
Super Chad special.
All right. Okay, so let's go. Let's go file card facts, and we'll go for 200, please.
File card facts for 200. He won a reputation as a bare knuckle brawler. He won a reputation as a bare knuckle brawler. Zazel has chimed in.
Well, my guess is Sergeant Slaughter. I couldn't think of anyone. Boo!
Toykennections, what are you saying?
I'll just guess Road Pig.
Road Pig, that is also incorrect.
Well,
Oh, there's Rob Vegas.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Yo, Joe.
Yo, Joe. Rob, you got
Toykennections.
You got it playing in the background.
Hold on, Space Commander has buzzed in here.
Okay, I'm not as up on G.I. Joe as I am on Action Force, but I'm going to guess and say Big Boa.
Incorrect.
Good guess, though. Definitely good guess.
Good guess. We'll take one more guess before we reveal the answer.
Rob, you got Toykennections. You got it playing in the background.
Hold on, Space Commander has buzzed in here. Joe Recondo. Who do you think it is?
I'm going to guess maybe it was Gung Ho.
Gung Ho.
Whoa! Hey, nice.
I recently saw that fact somewhere, and I don't remember where I saw it. And then I was just going through my head. And
alrighty, so just let me hang on a sec. Sorry. Just want to welcome Rob Vegas into the game. Rob, in order to play, you've got to hit into the private chat. But I believe, Rob Vegas, you have the YouTube also playing in the background. So you'll need to close the YouTube tab and just keep the StreamYard tab open. Rob Vegas, do you come in?
Yes, we're on now. And you're right, I did have the other YouTube going in the background. So that gets a...
TJC is also
now
here.
Shut off. So all good.
TJC.
All right, hang on. Let me turn off this banner so that we can hear everybody. Hello. All right, so you got to go into the private chat. Hello there, Blue Harvest Toys. Good to see you, mate. Ratface, handsome man, Ratface 44 reviews. Sup, everyone. Hello, mate. If I missed anyone, my apologies. We're on a different screen. But yeah, this is the members games night. I think are we full? Are we full at the moment, or are we still got seats?
No, I think we got 2 seats left.
Nice. We've still got 2 seats left if anyone wants to join.
All right.
Hey,
I've
everyone.
added, Rob Vegas and TJC to the score chart.
Nice.
So there's only a couple answers, but you guys are not at any real disadvantage so far. And Joe Recondo has 300 points for that file card fact. Or sorry,
Well
200
done.
points.
200.
200 points, and the board is yours, my friend.
We're gonna go with file card facts for 500.
For
Ooh,
5.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, he is proficient in Spanish, French, Arabic, and Swahili. Did you buzz for this one, Ken?
Yeah, I did. I
Ken?
did. I believe the answer is Duke.
I believe that you are incorrect, Ken. But Zazel has buzzed in after Ken.
is it Taurus?
Slaughter.
It is not Taurus.
The reason why I bring up Taurus, the voice actor just recently passed away. He was also in Terminator. His name escapes me right now. But yeah, he passed away.
Let's give him a cheer for all of his great work.
Thank you very much.
But the answer is wrong. So Gazz was the next to buzz in.
Earl Bowen was his name.
Dial tone?
Was not dial tone, but that's a great answer. That's a great way to
That
think.
is a great answer.
Rob Vegas.
It's not Lieutenant Falcon.
LT Falcon.
Whoa!
Whoa, Vegas.
500 points for
I picked the
Rob
wrong
Vegas,
brother.
I was gonna say Zartan.
which puts Rob Vegas in the early lead.
Man.
Well done.
Vegas.
Coming in right at the end there.
Robbie Come Lately comes in
Well done.
steals the show. Rob, the board is yours, my friend.
All right. How about don't quote me for $100, please?
Don't quote me for $100. Perfect. Okay, so that went to Zales.
I believe that is Sergeant Slaughter from G.I. Joe the movie.
Exactly, it was Sergeant Slaughter.
Perfect.
We're gonna give Zazel 100 points there. Zazel is playing the way that I play a lot of trivia games. Just knock out the early ones, the small points, and get all the small points early and you can. Zazel, the board is yours, my friend.
All right, let's go. Well, we haven't done instructions included yet, so let's go. Instructions included for 200, please.
Instructions included for 200. Squeeze the back of the head to extend the inner mouth. Toykennections was right there.
Oh my goodness, what's his name? The Snake Man dude. You know what? Who is Snake Face?
Snake Face is incorrect. Zazel.
Is it the Alien Queen or an alien?
Is it the Alien Queen?
Yes. Bam, bam. That was just because it was in her mouth.
I love that Tenor Alien line. And the last toy show that I was at, I went to, and there was a carded one on the table, and I was like, "Oh, I wonder how much that is." And I said, "How much you want for that?" And he was a Joe guy, a classified guy only. He hated that he had it on his table, and he says, "Give me $1, and it's yours." And
Wow.
so now I have a minty carded one for $1, or as we say in Canada, a loony.
A loony.
So that was a guess only because it was the inner mouth. It just
The
seemed
inner
like an alien thing. Alien Queen was a pure guess, so I could have just said, what was that other alien I had as a kid from Alien and Predator? It was like a bull. Anyway,
bull
moving
alien,
on.
yeah.
Bull
But
alien.
his neck extended.
Okay, well, that's why I
Okay.
didn't say it.
All that to say, Zazel, the board is yours.
All right, let's go action figures. Let's go 400. Let's get really
400
nuts.
action figures. Roddy McDowell voiced this monkey bird in 1991. Joe Recondo.
No, that was a miss.
That was a miss.
The keyboard.
Misfire.
I'm sorry.
What the hell
Misfire.
is a monkey bird?
Toykennections Ken.
Launchpad McQuack.
Launchpad McQuack was a duck, sir. He wasn't a monkey or a bird. The quack in his last name gave away his waterfowl lineage, but no, it was not Launchpad McQuack.
Monkey bird.
Awesome.
I keep thinking of Wizard of Oz, those flying monkeys.
Yeah. Very much look just like that, actually. We have no one taking a guess on this one?
No.
All right. Also, because it's action figures, all the answers begin with an N.
Oh, let's see if anyone knows in the Niddler. I was never going to get that, but Pericles Dragon Ball's got it. Niddler.
Pericles Dragon Ball's got it. Fantastic. Yeah,
Well
he was
done.
in Pirates of Darkwater. And I loved that they got Roddy McDowell to voice the monkey bird because he played Cornelius in Planet of the Apes.
There you go. I was never going to get Niddler, but
No.
well done to Pericles Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Balls, as I like to say. And David knew what it was from, so well done to the two of you. Maybe if we don't know it, we'll throw it to the chat.
Yeah. So, Zazel, even though no one got it, the board is still yours, my friend.
Alrighty. I went a bit nuts with that one, so let's rein it in a little bit and go name that accessory for 200, please.
Name that accessory for 200.
What can I get for $1.50?
No. I buzzed in again.
Okay. Trigger finger.
Joe.
It's his keyboard. It's so sensitive.
Gazz, what is it, my friend?
I'm just gonna take a shot. It's Dick Tracy's pistol.
It is Dick Tracy's pistol.
Wow.
Nice.
Dude.
Wow.
So Gazz is on the board with 200, and the board is yours, my friend.
All right. Let's go with Don't Quote Me for 200.
Don't quote me for 200. One
Almost
shall
wrote Dick
stand
instead of Buzz.
and one shall fall.
Oops, I will put it in the wrong place. I buzzed in the comment section, so guys.
All right. I had a lag here. Did anybody else buzz for this one yet?
I did.
I buzzed.
Okay, so I got it. I'm back up. So it was Space Commander was first.
Oh, was he?
Was
I think
Yeah,
so. Did
you-
Joe? Oh, sorry,
I
no.
know all three of them
Gazz,
came.
Gazz was first.
I was.
No, all three of them came at the same time. So
Yeah.
No, wait.
Gazz was first.
Gaz's buzz was for the Dick Tracy gun.
Yeah.
wasn't it?
yeah, my buzz was for Dick Tracy.
So who? Because
Okay, right. So then, Ken, it's yours.
well, okay. If I get this one wrong, do I shut my whole channel down? Like,
Yeah.
Let Ralph take over.
Very high stakes here tonight, Ken.
Remember to rhyme it.
prime time.
Well, we'll give him that. Not all of them need to rhyme in this category, Ken, but it is.
Yeah, I know.
It is
Optimus
Prime.
Prime.
So Ken gets 200 for that, and Ken, the board is yours.
Don't quote me 300.
Don't quote me for 300. How do they put the food on these little white sticks? Or why do they put the food on these little white sticks? Space Commander buzzed in.
That is Tila in the Masters of the Universe film from 1987.
You
Yes!
are correct, my
Wow.
friend.
Oh, nice.
Space Commander.
Played
Now-
by Chelsea Field.
I was running youth group last night, and one of my fellow youth leaders came to me and said, we watched the 87 Masters of the Universe movie, and boy, does it ever not hold up. And then we had a very intense conversation about how that movie is fantastic. And there was
Yeah,
no
that's
doubt about it.
Well, the
Here-
thing
here
is,
it
it's-
is fantastic.
it was made in 1987. It's set in 1987. So how can it not be of its time?
Exactly.
Right?
There we go. There we
It
go.
holds up to
That's what's
1987.
Which means Space Commander can watch it next year at the space station when it comes out.
Coming soon to a theater near us.
Exactly. Space Commander, the board is yours, my friend.
Okay, let's try rhyme time again for 200.
Rhyme time for 200. Luther bragging to Superman. Luther bragging to Superman. Toykennections.
Kryptonite, right?
No. Zazel, what's your thoughts, my friend?
This is that classic scene where Superman tries to sell Lex Luthor a brush, and he's like, "I don't need a brush. I don't even have any hair." And he's like, "Well, what about a tooth comb?"
A tooth comb?
Yeah.
That's
No,
your
sorry.
rhyme?
I'm thinking of the Grover and Kermit the Frog skits from Sesame Street. Never mind.
All right.
Wait,
Wait, take a stab at this one.
You brought the comb. You don't even have any hair.
Right.
Right, that's Stand By Me. Sorry, moving on.
All right. Does anybody in the chat have it, Zazel?
Let's have a look. Who's got it in the chat? Anyone? This one will work. Luther to Superman. I'm Batman.
No.
This is a Lex Flex.
Boom, a Lex Flex.
Oh,
Nice. I forgot it was rhyme time.
Yeah, rhyme time. You're like, the toothbrush? I was like,
That's tooth comb.
I don't know. If Lex is flexing, he's saying kryptonite, right? I mean, like he only flexes when he has kryptonite. But
I don't know about that, Ken.
Full disclosure. I did a Ken and forgot it was rhyme time. Sorry.
and then I did a rhyme time on don't. And then I did a rhyme on don't quote me.
Yeah, they're getting all backwards and flip flop. Okay, but Space Commander, the board is still yours. No.
Let's try.
Yeah,
Let's try. Action figures for 100.
Action figures for 100. This villain had the same sword mold as Jitsu. Zazel.
No. Sorry.
Ken.
Oh shoot, he doesn't though. I was gonna say Fisto, but then I was like, no, he doesn't.
Starts with an N.
Space Commander.
Yeah,
Ninja.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Ninja.
Yeah.
Damn it, buzzed in after.
All right, but that's great because action figures for 100.
I was thinking ninjutsu, and I'm like, why would I think ninjutsu? Like it starts with an N, but it's not a character.
That was close.
Okay, so Space Commander with 100 more points, and you're on the board. And the board is yours, my friend.
Let's try rhyme time for 100.
All right, remember we're rhyming,
guys. This is where all the answers are 2 words that rhyme.
Okay.
Where Matt Tracker keeps his whiskey. Zazel.
That's a mask flask.
Now we're getting it. It's a mask.
Or a mask flask. I get it.
I was gonna say Spectrum Bourbon or something like that, but Mask Flask is just brilliant.
You're thinking too hard, Ken. You're thinking too hard. All right, Zazel, the board is yours, my friend.
Pericles Dragon Ball Z also thinks it was mask flask. We are super smart at this. You know what? Let's get rhyme time just out of here and go for rhyme time for 400.
Rhyme time for 400.
Yeah. Oh, for 100.
Optimus is unable to move forward. Optimus is unable to move forward. Toykennections.
Fuck that truck.
Oh God.
TJC, do you have an idea?
Stuck truck.
A stuck truck. It was essentially the same thing Ken said, but without swearing.
Come on.
Then Ken to the naughty step.
Yeah. Ken, FigureHouse is a family-friendly show.
It is. Thanks for stopping by. Happy Accident.
I thought you were going to say, thanks for stopping by, Ken, and kick me out.
Get out of here.
Everybody gets one. Ken, everybody gets one. TJC, you have 400 points, and the board is yours.
File card facts for 100.
File card facts for 100. He was also a weightlifter and played bass guitar. Gazz.
Rock and roll.
Pardon me?
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, that was definitely a rock and roll thing.
Yeah. All right, Gazz, you're racking up some dollars here, and the board is yours.
Let's just get rid of rhyme time for 500.
I love how much you guys hate rhyme time and how much
I love rhyme time.
The answers rhyme.
I love rhyme time.
Hannibal Smith's team and a product of Dunder Mifflin. Hannibal Smith's team and a product of Dunder Mifflin.
What the heck's a Dunder Mifflin?
Thank you.
Dunder Mifflin is a paper company from The Office.
What rhymes with paper?
I seem to have stumped all the members here. Oh, Rob
let's
Vegas.
go to the-
Rob Vegas has an answer.
All right, this is going to
I
be
know
a
what
bit of
it
a
is.
Hail Mary, but how about an A-team ream?
How about an A-team ream?
Whoa! Nice.
There you go.
I want to say Rob Vegas only answers 500-point questions. Rob, the board is yours, my friend.
Well done.
All right, well, so sadly, it seems rhyme time is now finished. So,
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Sorry to let the team down there. So I'm going to go, how about we roll with name the accessory for $300, please.
Name the accessory, $300.
Yes.
Is that little bad boy right there.
Oh,
Toykennections, what do you say?
Captain Power.
He said that with the ferocity of a velociraptor. Captain Power.
Damn.
Captain.
If I had to Captain Planet, I don't know. Like I almost
Captain Planet didn't have a gun. Imagine that, Captain Planet with a Glock, just like Captain people.
Take that, polluted.
That's
my polluted.
Captain Planet. 2 Tommy guns. All right, Ken, the board is yours. And so
name the accessory 400.
Name the accessory 400. Zazel Logan Phoenix.
That is the Green Lantern's ring that is currently suffering from a hernia. That's a prolapsed. That's a prolapsed Green Lantern ring.
Gross. Ken,
sorry, guys. Sorry.
Next.
It's the ring that came with Triclops, maybe for Masters of the Universe. Nah.
Anybody else? Gazz.
In the chat.
Well, I'm assuming it's He-Man, so is it Moss Man ring? It's a Moss
It is
Man
not Moss Man's ring. Ken thinks he can buzz in twice for the same question. He cannot.
That was Ralph.
That was Ralph.
Pericles has an answer in the chat if we want to go to.
Go to Pericles. What's he got?
Oh,
He says
yeah.
it's Lex Luthor Kryptonite ring.
So I'll give it to him because it is a kryptonite ring that Lex Luthor wore, but it came with Superman. And there was a magnet in the ring, and there was a magnet in Superman's chest, and you held it up to him, it would knock him over.
Well, there you go.
Very, very, very cool, cool little gimmick that Toy Biz did. All right, so I guess that means it's back to Ken.
Name the accessory 500.
500. Ooh. Space Commander.
Is it a Defenders of the Earth gun?
It is not the Defenders of the Earth gun. I apologize. I cannot give you any points for that. Ken, your thoughts?
Mo2 Modulock?
Incorrect. It looks like that, but Modulock's gun was 2 parts. It was modular, that gun.
Boo.
Yeah, it attached to his wrist, didn't it?
Yeah. Anybody else? Before we move to the chat. Zazel.
Is it a Lone Ranger? Not Lone Ranger. The Brave Star weapon.
It's not a Brave Star weapon. I would love if the Lone Ranger cracked this out. That'd be incredible.
Zap, zap.
We've got a couple of
TJC?
guesses in the.
Transformers Minicon.
It's not a Minicon gun. No, sir.
Oh, shoot. Oh,
Someone
come on.
figured it out.
I see the double barrel now.
Yeah.
Should we take it to the chat?
Take it to the chat. Take it
All right.
to the chat.
First, David saying it's the Transformers Decepticon pistol.
It's a great guess, but it is incorrect.
We also have the Thundercats gun.
Nolan, I'd love to agree with you, but then we would both be wrong.
Some Decepticon Transformers car.
No.
No. And then we've got Rocklord's gun.
No, that'd be sweet, though.
Yeah.
This one was
I
a
think we're all
stumper.
stumped. Yeah.
That's
What
why
is
it was
it?
worth so much money because it was the Secret Wars blaster that came with all the villain figures. And Iron
Okay,
Man.
that wasn't what I was thinking it was. Huh.
For which figure?
It came with Magneto. It came with
Kang.
Iron Man. It came with Doctor Doom. It came with a bunch of them.
That was a good one.
Yep.
That was a
There you
really
go.
good one.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So then I guess it goes to Ken again
All right. Axio N figures for 200.
for 200. The only repaint in the Sectars line.
Wow.
I don't even know the names of any of them other than
No, I don't either.
I know
I'm trying
Hive
to think of
playset, and that's
inserts
it.
within.
Guys, I love the Sectars so much.
It was a good gimmick to have the glove.
Oh, so on an upcoming video, I'm making a Firefly glove bug
Nice.
Oh, nice.
for this.
Anyone in the
Figure.
chat know what this is?
Anybody in the chat know what it is?
So they had like a glove.
Yeah, and then your fingers were the legs of the bug, and they would ride the bug. It was incredible.
Yeah, it was a good idea.
Yeah.
All right,
Wow.
looks like no one knows what this is. And it was
Okay.
Prince Dargon, but he remade it. He was Knight Fighting Dargon.
Oh, okay.
He had the dark antennas, and he was silver,
That's cool.
and he had a backpack for a bug. It was really great. All right, so Ken, the board is still yours.
All right. Axio N figures for. Oh, Paige Toy Samples. Good to see you on
How are
camera,
you,
buddy.
Hey,
Yeah.
I think it's his first time on camera, so
It is.
give him a
it is.
big salute.
I'm gonna add Payne to the board because there's still enough points there to win, my friend.
All right. Well,
There
I'll
is.
probably have to jump in and jump out. We'll see what happens.
It's all good,
All
my
good.
friend. Just type Buzz into the private chat, not into the comment section like I did.
He's also commenting Buzz on his own video.
Yeah. I got to type here. So, okay.
All
Axio
right, Ken, it's all you, bud.
action figures for 300.
Action figures for 300. This member of Ninja Force wore camo. Zazel buzzed right in.
I believe it's Nunchuck.
I believe you got yourself 300 points.
Boom! That's not the best Ninja Force action figure. The best one is Shabang.
Oh, you didn't like Dojo?
Well, I don't not like Dojo. I just think that the best one is good old TJ.
Yeah. All right, so Zazel, the board is yours, my friend.
Okay. Well, Pains, why don't you pick one, buddy?
Oh, let's see. I have to look really small on this. Hang on. Don't quote me for 100.
So don't quote me. 1, 2, and 300 have been already taken.
Oh,
So
You
pick,
can go
pick the
don't
yellow.
quote
Pick
me
the
if
yellow.
you'd like.
okay. Yellow. All right. 400 then.
400, don't quote me. What Bruno took was what changed me. It only amplifies your essence. It simply makes you more of what you already are. This line was
Looks like
taken from a
TJC.
Wes Craven masterpiece.
TJC buzzed in.
Yeah, TJC.
Yeah, I did that by accident.
Good man, TGC.
I was trying to be quicker than everybody else, and I was, but I didn't know the answer.
That's your essence.
This is also my top running for a watch along sometime.
Is it Roger Ramjet?
It isn't Roger Ramjet. That was a different Bruno.
I got no idea.
Anybody in the
Bruno.
chat have it?
I know.
No idea.
What is it, Zazel?
It's obviously Popeye with his spinach.
Yeah, Bruno took spinach first and made it. Unbelievable. No, anybody in the chat have it?
No, nobody yet. Nolan doesn't know.
All right. Well, this is a dynamite flick. You should watch it later tonight, or this morning, wherever you are. It was Swamp Thing.
Oh my God! Now I know who Bruno is.
Yeah.
I tried to do it as close to that voice as I could.
Where's Craven? You say?
Yeah, Wes Craven directed Swamp Thing.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah. And it is a tour de force to watch.
Hello, Spintex. We're playing games. Popeye. That's what I thought. I thought it was Popeye too. That was a good answer. Bonus points for Popeye.
I like how you're doubling down. You know what? It was Popeye.
Definitely was Popeye.
All right. So Payne can pick another category.
All right. Oh, good gravy. Instructions included for 200.
Let's go 1 because 2's taken.
100. Sorry.
Pains, you know how to buzz in?
My screen is really tiny for whatever reason. I
Simply
can't see
pull
it.
the
very
line
well.
from his belt and attach it to a higher level. Simply pull. Oh, so that was Zazel Logan Phoenix.
I want to say web store.
Web store is incorrect. You get one of these.
Oh,
right
Rob
here.
Vegas also buzzed in.
But Rob Vegas knows
It's not hit and run.
it's not hit and run. No, it's a good answer though. Gaz,
He didn't answer though. He said it wasn't that, which is
Spider-Man?
true.
it's not Spider-Man. Nope.
Damn it.
It's
not Spider-Man.
You can't pull a double negative on me, Zazel. I'm guessing that it's not She-Ra.
We got some guesses in the chat.
Bring him in.
The first one to say it was Trevor saying it was Batman 89.
Well, do you want to take a guess,
Batman.
Payne?
Oh, sorry.
I
buzz in,
was going to
Payne?
guess Batman as well, so I
Good.
wasn't
Well,
sure if it was
we're going to give it
89
to
or if
Payne then
was
because it is
on
89 Toy Biz Batman.
Sorry, Payne. I didn't see you buzz.
All right. We're all just doing our best here. Okay.
I still don't see the buzz.
Okay.
It's there.
Payne,
I might be in the comment section again.
Yeah, you're in the comments again, bud.
Am I up again? Okay.
So you got to pick one of the yellow numbers.
Yeah. Okay. I got it. It's really small on my screen, so I'm trying to find.
I'm
what the
sorry.
one- Yeah, it's not your fault. It's my fault, I guess.
You're watching on your phone.
No. I'm on my computer, but for whatever reason, it's really small. Action figures for 500.
Action figures for 500.
Ooh.
This toy figure had a suction cup on his hand and his knee. Zazel was the first to buzz into that one.
That's Nightcrawler from the
Yes.
Toy Biz X-Men line.
What else would it be?
Nightcrawler. I think that's my favorite
Yep.
Toy Biz figure of all time was the first issue Nightcrawler figure.
We ended up cutting off the suction caps.
The moment you took them out of the package, those things were gone.
Yeah.
Cut them off.
It's a great action figure otherwise.
Yeah. That's
Mine
sculpt
is
is
still
fantastic.
sitting in a box in my garage with the suction cups on it. So
Oh,
Are they
you were
yellowed?
that kid, huh?
I wouldn't say yellowed, but they're definitely not clear.
Yeah.
All right. So Zazel, the board is yours. And the pickings are getting slim.
All right. Well, let's make things interesting and go. Don't quote me for 500.
Don't quote me for 500. Zazel.
That's Chuckles from G.I. Joe the movie.
Las Vegas.
It's not Snake Eyes, is it?
Well, heck yes, it is.
That's what I was gonna guess.
Only
Oh my
gets
God.
500 questions.
I like the Chuckles answer better.
I was going to try to tell you, it's got a rhyme.
Oh,
All right, Rob, the board is yours, my friend. What happens at Vegas stays in Vegas.
that's exactly right. So, yeah, if you hear anything about my time there, it's all lies.
What was in Vegas? That's what I want to know. Stays in there. It stays in there. It's never come out.
Yeah. His doctors warned him to get it out of there. He's like, no, it's staying in.
It's in there. That's right.
Absolutely. Let's get, as everyone knows, I'm a big file card fan. So let's bring on some file card frenzy with file card facts for 300, please.
Wild
love
card
that.
facts for 300.
Yeah.
Valedictorian of his high school class, captain of the track team, and an Eagle Scout.
All right, guys, I gotta go. I will see y'all
All right,
later.
Thanks, Pains.
Be
Thanks,
well.
Payne. Good to meet you, buddy.
Cheers,
What a
Payne.
All right, Ken, you buzzed in this one first.
Duke.
Duke, eh? You think so?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Aww.
Oh, I pushed the wrong button. I'm sorry.
Buzz, I have a guess. I have a guess.
Yeah, everyone has a guess. I'm sorry, I pushed the wrong thing.
Ken, don't feel bad. I was going to guess Duke too.
I was going to give you all 500 points across the board, but then it would cancel each other out. So,
okay.
Just give us 0. It's all good.
Chuckles.
Right.
Chuckles.
Chuckles.
Yeah, guys.
Chuckles. Kevin Bacon.
Oh, I got to retype Buzz. Hold on.
All right.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so then it's back to you, Rob.
All right. Well, since we're on such a roll with file card facts, let's bring it on for 400 big ones.
All right. He enjoys sitting motionless beside a jungle trail for 3 days. Ooh, Toykennections.
It's got to be Recondo.
It doesn't have to be. Matter of fact, it's not. Joe, did you buzz in for this one?
Yeah, I did. I was going to guess Recondo as well.
Okay, sorry. No, not Recondo. Zazel?
I was going to say low light.
It's not low light.
I was going to say it, but what I was actually going to say
was Recondo.
It was Sergeant Slaughter.
Space Commander.
Is it Spirit?
It's not Spirit. No, that's a great guess though. Gazz.
Is it Pathfinder?
It's not Pathfinder. No. Rob Vegas.
Let's go with the Aussie theme and Outback.
It's not Outback. I think you guys have all taken a stab at this now.
Cobra Officer.
Cobra Officer. Does anybody in the chat have it, Zazel?
Yeah, here's a good answer.
A dead tiger? No.
Well, it should be like Cesspool or somebody.
It's
Not
gonna
Outback,
be
no.
like Ice Cream
No, it's not
Soldier.
Recondo. Not Digger. I wish. No, it's just going. It is actually Beachhead.
Ah.
That's not a beach.
All right, Rob. It's yours. Which of the 3 left do you want?
Let's go. I'm gonna go on a bit of a tangent here, and we'll go instructions included, and we'll go for 300.
300. Okay.
Was it
Twist the figure all the way back, right, and pow! Figure swings back with a loud punch. Zazel Logan Phoenix.
That is only the best He-Man ever. Thunder Punch He-Man.
Thunder Punch He-Man gets the Zazzman 300.
Thanks, mate. Heracles got the
Dragon Ball.
Beachhead.
Now he says Beachhead.
Now he does. I think he'll know the answer to this one too.
Yeah, he's probably gonna guess Thunder Punch He-Man in a second. All right. Zazel, you want to go for 4 or 5, my friend?
Well, we'll go out with a bang, so we'll just go. You nailed it. This is the best way to play the game.
Yeah. Hindsight is his power.
We'll go with 400. Leave the 5 for last. Oh, I haven't typed Buzz in
Don't
yet.
be fooled, as his battle staff is a fearsome weapon. Toykennections.
Oh crap! His, not her. Okay, whatever. Skeletor.
Incorrect. That's a Havoc staff, not a battle staff.
Yeah, I know.
Zazel, your guess.
That is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Battle of the Ooze, Donatello.
That's a very specific incorrect answer.
Secret of the Ooze.
Rob Vegas.
Dice.
Incorrect. Anybody in the chat have it, Zazel? No, it's not Donatello.
You know what? I have a guess, but I think it's wrong.
Okay, guess it.
Is it Little John from Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves?
Incorrect.
Yeah, see, I knew it was wrong.
You
That's
knew
why
it was
I said
wrong.
it. Yeah.
But what you should have said was Friar Tuck.
Ah, Space Commander buzzed in. Sorry.
Oh, did he? I'm sorry. Space Commander, were you going to say Friar Tuck?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. It's fine.
Hey, Dale.
Okay. The last question, gentlemen, of this game, the first game here, is hold the figure in position, pull the upper body back as shown to activate release upper body. Gazz.
Megaforce's Ace Hunter.
Oh, if only, buddy. If only.
Pull back thumb.
Yeah, kiss thumb and throw.
Oh man,
Darn it.
Can you imagine? Remember Air Riders, how they would ride on those strings across the room?
Yeah.
If you held
bigger in
like you put
position
mics on those.
body back to activate release upper body.
Yeah.
Anyone in the chat want to give this a go, or anyone else? I can't believe I got Friday Talk wrong.
I know.
Ken, he's Googled it.
Ralph the Muppet.
Muppets don't Google anything.
Pull upper body back to activate release upper body. To release upper body. Well, we've got one here.
Ramman, that's a great guess, but it is not correct. TJC has got an answer.
Total guess one of the Transformers jump starters.
No, but that would make sense. But it's not.
It's because there's only one of I thought of that too, but is it top spin or twin twist, right? I thought of that one.
Yeah,
But I was like,
Ramman.
so which one?
Figure in position. Pull upper body back to activate release upper body. So what are they?
Sounds like a headbutt.
It
All I
does.
can think
Doesn't
of
it?
is that
Oh,
Ghostbusters football guy.
it's probably one of the Hasbro wrestlers. Adam doesn't say anything. It's a Hasbro wrestler.
No, I don't think so.
We're gonna
Probably
go,
it's probably like the Texas Tornado Carry On Eric or something. Like it's.
We're gonna go to the answer here, guys.
Yeah.
It's Hasbro Dusty Rhodes. The wrestling
There you
champion Ken should have had that.
I should have had that one. That's why I thought of it later, but I couldn't figure
Okay,
which
I'm gonna do a
Hasbro
little
was.
tally here of the score.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't quote me, but I think I'm terrible at this.
I'm definitely last place.
I swept the Transformers ones except for Stuck Truck, but that's all I got today. So
You just
don't worry
went on a
about it.
tangent and lost points for swearing.
Yeah.
That's true. Eh?
Family friendly.
It did rhyme though.
All right, gentlemen. Payne's toy samples came in with 100 points.
Good job, Paige.
Gazz came in with 300 points. Joe Recondo had 200 points.
Well done.
TJC had 400 points.
Well done.
Hey.
Space Commander had 400 points.
Hey.
Zazel Logan Phoenix had 1,400 points.
Damn.
But with only getting 3 questions right, but all being 500 pointers, the winner at 1,500 points is Rob Vegas.
What did I get? What did I get, Adam? What did I get?
Oh, Ken, you got 800 points.
800. Oh, okay.
You had a good showing, just not quite. So, Rob, I'm gonna Zazel, if you can make my screen bigger here, I'd appreciate that.
Wow, that's a close one between Zazel and Rob then.
Yeah, that was a great showing. So we have here our mystery prizes.
That's awesome,
Okay.
Adam.
Now,
No
what's going to
expense
happen,
paid.
Rob, is this is a first tier prize here at FigureHouse. So you're going to pick which of these cups, and under there is a random prize. And if you want, we'll send you that prize right now. You can take it. You can go home. However, if you come back next time we do a games night and win a first tier prize, you can hold off and combine both of those first tier prizes into a second tier bigger prize.
Oh, wow.
All right.
I think I'd like to combine and come back next week.
But first you got to pick and see what your prize is, and then you choose if you want to keep it or combine it.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. You're guaranteed a prize.
Number
Guaranteed
three.
prize.
Number three.
You're going to go
Yeah,
3?
No,
No,
I said
whammies.
3.
Okay.
I might just
Pretty
put on
quiet,
some,
Mr. Rob Vegas.
some thinking music. Let's go with 3 on the tree. Number 3, please.
3 on the tree, like my dad's old Chevrolet. All right, so you the prize there is a Jackalman.
Oh,
Right.
cool.
Thundercats Jackalman. So if you choose that you want to have this guy in your collection, he works for Thundercats, or if you like playing Doctor or the Island of Dr. Moreau, both are capable things to use him for. We can send him to you right now, and he's all yours. Or you can hold off and try and combine him with another second or first year prize next time we have games night.
I like your style there, Adam. I'm going to combine and build my portfolio of prizes.
All right, and just so you guys are aware that I wasn't just, the other prizes were a 3D printed scare glow. So you could, one of the other things was a 3D printed scare glow.
Cool.
Nice.
Add to your vintage Motu collection. And then this prize was a Zazel action figure.
Oh,
and so each
awesome.
night of the games night will be another version of Zazel Logan Phoenix. This is the post-pandemic Zazel.
Oh my God, that is a current
That's
Zazel
before his
ever
work
as
out with
well.
Kelly.
Man.
Oh my!
That's so good.
So there you go, gentlemen. That is the first round of the games night. So we have another game coming up here. But what we're going to do, because the next game is, are we having fun? That's the question. We want to
Yes, absolutely having fun.
Yeah.
So much
We want
fun.
to make sure you guys are enjoying yourselves as much as I am. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a Family Feud style game. So we're going to divide you guys up into 2 teams, and you guys are going to play Family Feud style. Now, the winning team will each get 100 points to add to their first game next time on Games Night. So if you guys win tonight, you automatically start next Jeopardy round with 100 points in your category.
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
All right.
I got to go in about 15 minutes. So how long will this game go, and should I just bounce now, or what would be easier?
Well, I'm not going to
Well,
tell you to leave now, but I'm not going to put you on a team.
Actually, you know what? That works out because then you get 3 and 3.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I did the
Well,
math in my head.
is there anybody in the chat that is currently a channel member or would like to become a channel member that wants to jump in and take a spot in this game tonight?
Yeah, I was just gonna swap out when Chad came in, but you already have even numbers without me.
Yeah,
So
but we can have uneven families.
That's right. Mine is definitely uneven.
And so the 2 family categories are going to be the maggots and the marauders. That's how we're going to divide these 2 families.
Nice.
Okay, so we're going to put
Before this
Joe?
starts, I'm just going to take a quick 2-second break.
take a break. Go get a drink or a snack if you need one. We can wrap here for 2-3 minutes.
Yeah. So there is an opportunity to come in and play the next game. If you'd like to be part of the members live streams, there should be a link to become a member in the description below. And then if you are a member, you should be able to find the StreamYard link in the community tab under the members only section or something to that effect. I don't explain it quite as well as Gazz does.
Nobody does.
I had to go off camera for a bit because I was eating a meat pie and then I lost some of the meat pie. And then I had to clean up some of that meat pie.
Well, you said you had to go find it. You're like, where's that meat pie?
Where is that going?
all right, it's literally lunchtime there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about midday now where I am. What time is it where you are, Rob?
1 o'clock. So 1300 hours local time.
Roger that. TJC, what time zone are you in right now?
That's,
Oh, it's late for him.
2 minutes to 2 in the morning.
Yeah. it's
Oh,
late
well, I
for him.
appreciate you
It's
sticking
late for
around.
him.
Same for Space Commander, I imagine.
Yeah, I'm about to keel
But-
over.
People all stick around when there's a chance to take home this guy.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Is that guy
Well, at least
still
we
on
got a
offer,
hangover
or
this
we
week,
got
Space
different
Commander.
prizes now?
So there's no prizes for this game. This game just gets you points towards next time's Jeopardy game, right?
Oh, gotcha. Yes. Okay, so we're building up points here by playing Family Feud.
Right. For it gives you incentive to come back next time.
Mhm.
Right. And hopefully by Christmas next year we'll have the home versions of these games so people can play FigureHouse at home.
So what's the Family Feud thing about?
Do we not have Family Feud on the moon? So there's
All
going
I
to be
All I get is from the
categories.
past.
There's going to be categories where a question is asked to a survey of 100 people. And then your team, going systematically through it, needs to see if they can guess what the top answers were to that question. So an example would be like,
okay.
what's a great topping for a hot dog? Of 100 people, 50 would say ketchup, 25 would say mustard, and 25 would say relish, right? So you look for the top number. But I'll walk us through it as we go along. But that's going to be kind of the idea. But they're not going to be hot dog questions. They're going to be kind of more our style questions, if you will. Lots of rhyming and things of this nature.
All righty.
I think my favorite moment from the last game was Rhyme Time, the answer was tooth comb.
Right. I forgot it was rhyme time. I did a can and I forgot it was rhyme time.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, they call it Family Fortunes.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. But once he started describing it, I recognised it.
Okay. Yeah, you guys in England don't like combative words like ninja or food,
Or slaughter.
Slaughter.
right?
Family
No,
Fortune.
we do. The government didn't.
Yeah.
We actually quite enjoy them. Okay, so let me just get this next game up and going here. If you want to share
hang on a
my
second.
screen again.
I'll show you a screen. I'll be back in a sec. Hang on. You can explain it. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay, that's funny. You guys have Beasties instead of Beast Wars.
Well,
They do.
yeah,
Canada, wasn't it?
that's correct. That was the YTV edition.
Yeah. And they still said it as aggressively at the commercial break. Next on Beasties.
Was it really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was it really? I thought that
Yes.
was just a really clever joke.
No.
No, it was Beasties.
Yes.
All right, so FigureHouse feud. What's going to happen is I'm going to, like I said, divide you into two teams. So the maggots are going to be. There we go. There's our little country theme song there. So the maggots are going to be Space Commander.
Oh.
TJC and Joe Recondo. And the Marauders are going to be Gazz, my man Zazel, I spell Zazel's name wrong every single time I ever write it down.
I should have it written down next to side. Oh, I do have it written down.
Yeah. And Rob Vegas. So the Marauders and the Maggots. So we're going to start. It's going to be Space Commander and Gazz. You're going to try and do a job or a draw to get the top answer at first. All right. So it'll be Space Commander and Gazz. You're going to buzz in like you normally would once you see the question. And then you're going to see you can get the closest to the top. And then your team can either pick to play it out or pass. If you pass and they don't get all the answers, you can try and steal it from them at the end. All right. So we'll just take this one step at a time. So Gazz and Space Commander, you can buzz in when you see the question and have an answer. Okay, so we're going to hide the question. And Space Commander, what do you think the top answer for a winter-themed G.I. Joe is?
Snow Job.
Snow Job is the number one answer.
Woo!
So now Space Commander and the Marauders, you guys get to choose to play it or pass it if you don't think you can get them all.
They're the maggots.
Oh, yeah, sorry, they're the maggots.
What do you think, guys?
Might as well go for it, mate, won't you?
I'm on this team, right?
Yeah, Joe Recondo, Space Commander, and TJC.
I say play it if you guys want to play it.
All right, play it. So TJC, you're up next. What is another snow-themed G.I. Joe?
Oh, that's be me, isn't it? I can't think of any. My mind's gone blank.
You could almost say any winter term and it'll work.
I don't know, Snow Viper?
Snow Viper. We'll give it to him. It's a snow serpent, but that's the same thing.
Oh, it was called Snow Viper in Action Force.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I don't believe it.
What do you
Here
mean?
we go. Here we go. All right, Joe Recondo, name me a snow-themed G.I. Joe.
I'm going to go with Frostbite.
I'm going to go with Frostbite, which is the number 2 answer. Space Commander. Now, as much as you love Action Force, we're asking for a G.I. Joe theme, winter-themed G.I. Joe.
I'm not sure, to be honest. I think I might be in trouble here.
Think.
I suppose refrigerator counts, does it?
Does it count?
No refrigerator. All right, we're gonna go down to TJC. You have one.
He said fridge.
Refrigerator Perry.
They call them icebox in.
You call them icebox in action.
Oh, geez.
All right, TJC, do you have an answer?
No, I have to pass.
Okay, Joe Recondo, can you keep your team alive
Let's go with this guy, Iceberg.
Iceberg? Well, it's a good thing someone showed up to the team today. Iceberg, Space Commander. There's one answer left.
Come on. I know it.
You see, the trouble is you put the two English guys on the same team, so we've both got the same. We've got the same handicap. Let's see. You got first prize. I'm really struggling here. Wow, you've literally got snow, frost, and ice already covered.
Isn't there an Action Force guy named Chili Reginald?
Yeah.
Red.
All right, we're going to give you 15 seconds here before I disqualify it.
Oh, I don't know. Icicle.
Okay, so the Marauders discuss as a group and give me one answer that if it's the number 4 answer, you steal all the points. If not, the maggots get to keep their points.
My first thought was Avalanche.
I'm thinking Blizzard.
Blizzard. Oh.
I like Ice Viper.
I don't think that's ice. No, I reckon it's between. All right, I think it's between me and you. I think it's between Avalanche. And who did you say, Gaz?
Blizzard.
Blizzard. Oh, okay. I reckon. Let's go. All right, Gaz, you make the choice.
No, you're the captain.
I'm the captain. All right. Well, let's go Blizzard.
It's Sub-Zero.
Oh, no.
Maggots get their points.
Who'd you ask? Really, Sub-Zero? Blizzard?
No way.
We're not going to have this debate every time. It's not like Classified pick the answers.
Oh, yeah. Blizzard.
Well, the average person's going to say Snow Serpent.
Ice Viper. Blizzard. What's the question? Iceberg. Okay, that would have been a good one. Yep, for sure. There is a lot of snow GI Joes, and we still struggled.
Yeah.
Well, what's the
Hey, Gap after dark. How are you, buddy?
What was the name of the driver of that that sled with the big wheels?
Hopsy? No.
Windchill, right?
Windchill.
I think that was Icebox.
Icebox, yeah.
All right, next question here. So up we're going to have TJC and Zazel buzz in for the number 1 answer for this question. All right, so once you see the question, you can hit buzz if you think you have an option for the first answer. And the question is, name a cowboy action figure. And Zazel has buzzed in. Zazel, what do you think is the number 1 answer for a cowboy action figure?
For a cowboy action figure, I'm going to go with Wild Bill.
Wild Bill.
Yeah.
He's on the board, but he's not number 1.
Ooh.
So TJC, you have 3 chances to beat him and 2 not to. But what do you think is the cowboy action figure?
Brave Star.
Brave Star is the number one answer. So,
yes.
Maggots, do you want to play this or pass it?
What do you think? It's you next, Joe. You got anything?
I was going to say I can think of maybe 2 cowboys, and there's no guarantee they're on the list.
Well, that's how the game works, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Refrigerator.
I'll go with you guys and pass.
Okay, so the Maggots are going to pass it over to the Marauders. And so, Zazel, guess so. Rob Vegas, what is a cowboy action figure?
I would have said Brave Star as well, but yeah, I'm. Oh,
sorry, but can you accept your first answer?
No, there doesn't happen to be a Lone Ranger action figure out there.
The Marx Brothers Lone Ranger action figure is fantastic. Great guess.
Great.
Nice.
Okay, so then it goes back up to Gazz.
Rio Blast.
Rio Blast. Man after my own heart right there.
That's the 2 I was thinking of. That's it.
Both cowboys are space cowboys because the Space Commander. All right. Zazel.
What's the? Oh, I can't remember his name. I might have to think of a different guy then. Bluegrass from Silverhawks.
Ooh.
Oh,
no.
Okay, Rob Vegas, your turn.
Oh, this is hard. Did Raphael from the Ninja Turtles dress up as a cowboy one time?
He probably did, but it's not on the board. All right. Zazel. Or no, sorry, Gazz.
Gazz.
Yeah.
Woody from Toy Story.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was going to say. It's the only one I could think of.
It's not.
Good answer, though. Good answer.
So, Maggots, you can steal if you can pick 5 or 6.
What are you guys thinking? They've only picked the 2 I had in mind.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, I just no.
I love the regret in Gazz's voice.
What was that show? There was a show where there was like Brave Star, but there was like a whole team of them, and there was one guy called Goose or something like that. Does that ring any bells? There was like a whole bunch of space cowboys. They're gonna be space cowboys with me, isn't it?
Is there any other kind, Space Commander?
I don't have a clue, guys.
Yeah.
Are you guys passing? Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, I'll just go for just another Brave Star character. Just put Tex Hex or something.
Oh, that's a great move. It is incorrect. So the Marauders get the points for this round.
Space Commander, you were thinking Galaxy Rangers.
Galaxy Rangers.
All right, cool.
The number 5 answer was Sundown from the Cops line.
Oh, right.
And then number 6 was the entire wave of the Cowboys of Moo Mesa.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known either one of those.
Yeah, we had those. Yeah.
The Cowboys of Moo Mesa has maybe the best intro song for any cartoon ever.
Cowboys of Moo Mesa. I'm gonna have to look these guys up.
Yeah.
Better than pole position.
I'm trying to remember Sundown. Was he like legit like a Texas Ranger looking guy?
Yeah, he had a great mustache.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Next round here. So it's Joe Recondo and Rob Vegas. You guys are going to be buzzing in when you have an answer to the question. Name a vintage toy, Holy Grail.
Let's so. Yeah.
Joe Recondo.
Well, there's a bunch of them. Let me just think, though. Let's go with the USS Flag.
What a subjective question.
What a subjective question. It's all my personal My Little Pony.
What is Adams?
USS Flag is the number 7 answer.
Wow.
Which means Rob Vegas has a chance to steal here if he can get one of the other 6.
I'm going to keep it with the G.I. Joe theme, and I'm going to go with the Defiant.
Oh, yeah.
Not on the list. Not on the list.
Wow.
That's a great grail. It really is.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
The Marauders have the board, so
Hustle play.
Oh, sorry. No, Marauders don't have it. It's
Maggots.
The Maggots have it. Do you guys want to pass or play?
I think we can play this, guys. What do you think?
Should we go for it?
All right, Space Commander. What is an action figure or a Holy Grail toy?
Let's say Vinyl Cape Jawa.
Vinyl Cape Jawa. That's a great
Nice.
answer. It's not here though.
Darn it all! Retreat.
Retreat.
How are you? Isn't that just 1X? How did you get
It's
that?
just 1X, but I can't reset the X's.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I could just keep doing them all day long.
okay.
Okay, so it then goes to TJC.
The Megatron and Optimus Prime Twin Pack.
Megatron Optimus Prime Twin Pack. Unfortunately, no, that is not on the list. It goes back up to Joe Recondo.
Well, we'll go with the He-Man this time. I'm going to go with the Eternia set.
The Eternia set. Another great answer. Not on the list.
Shit.
Wow.
What?
What's happening right now? Okay, Marauders.
This is
You
tougher
guys
than I
see
thought
it,
it
I'm
was.
upset for you.
I know.
Well,
There's only so
I
many
would have said
spaces.
I would have said the LJN inspired Hasbro Sergeant Slaughter mail.
That
away.
was on my mind.
That's a good one, yeah. He's like
what
a
do you reckon?
silver hawk, like a silver hawk. I guess that's pretty sought after.
Sorry, guys. I thought we had that.
What about you, Rob Vegas? Have you got an idea on? Is Rob on our team? Yeah, he is. Yeah, Rob.
Yeah. I'm going to say the original Fortress Maximus.
Ooh, Transformers.
Mickey Mouse Cobra Commander.
Oh yeah, maybe that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right. All right. So, what do we reckon, guys? We're going to go with the Mickey Mouse Cobra Commander.
Yeah,
I don't
I like
think
that style.
All right, yeah.
All right. Two against one. All right. Lock it in. Lock it in, Eddie.
Mouse Cobra Commander.
Yeah.
Now I want to say the way I came up with this list was I Google searched vintage toy Holy Grail and I took the first 7 that came up.
Okay.
These are the ones that came up. So the number one. So the Maggots, you win. You get all the points. All right.
Wow.
with the USS flag you pulled off. And so the number one answer was the rocket firing Boba Fett.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bengali from the Thundercats.
Mm.
The blank from Dick Tracy.
Oh, yes.
Savage He-Man or Wondar.
Yeah.
Luke with the telescoping lightsaber. So the original Luke lightsaber. And then Cyborg from the Superpowers.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't have guessed.
I think out of all of those, I probably would have come around to Boba Fett or Savage He-Man. But the others, that would have been a stretch for me. That would have been a stretch like the telescoping lightsaber from Luke.
The two I was thinking of was telescoping Luke or Vinyl Cape Jawa, and I thought, well, everyone knows the Vinyl Cape Jawa. I'll say that one. Wrong.
Yeah,
it's all right. But it's a good
All
thing
good
it's
answers.
all for fun, and we're all still friends here. All right. Oh boy. All right, so now it's Joe Recon. No, that goes back up to Space Commander and Gazz.
Again,
All right. So you guys need
Hold
to
on,
buzz
hold on.
in.
Let me type in buzz first. Before we go.
Pre-buzz, guys. Pre-buzz.
This is my favorite category of the night, in case you guys are wondering. The category is name the best action figure mustache.
Ooh.
Gazz, he
Wild
buzzed it there.
Bill. Wild
Pardon
Bill.
me?
Wild Bill.
Wild Bill.
I could have come up with some better than that, though. It popped in my head.
Not on the list.
No.
What?
So, Space Commander.
Wow.
I've got to go with Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant Slaughter. Sergeant Slaughter is on board.
Is Sergeant Slammer on the list?
Okay, so Maggots, do you guys want to play it or pass it?
I thought we get a chance because they got number 4. Don't we get another chance to get higher?
But you guessed wrong, though.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
Right.
I gotta watch more Family Feud.
Family Fortune.
Sorry, Space Commander.
In Action Force, it's called Family Fortune.
That's right. What do you think?
Maggots, want to play it or pass it?
Guys, I'm on board. Whatever you want to do.
I love Joe Recondo because he's like, let's do it. Let's whatever you want.
Well, I kind of feel sorry for Joe because he's having to do all the legwork because you've got the 2 guys who grew up where a lot of these figures never came over, and the 2 guys who are the most asleep at the moment. So poor old Joe's having to do all the work. For it?
Next time I'll have a category called what's it called in Action Force?
Okay, let's go for it.
Okay, we're going for it. So that means TJC. What is an iconic action figure mustache?
Mandarin.
Oh, that would be a great answer. Unfortunately, it's not on the board. Joe?
Well, I'm going to stick with the G.I. Joes. Let's go with Bazooka.
Oh, yeah.
The number 2 answer.
He's in there. Nice.
All right, Space Commander.
Let's try Lando Calorice's pieces.
Oh, yeah.
Calorice's pieces.
It better be on there.
It's not there. TJC.
Just say Calrissian and it's on the board. Refrigerator.
Oh God.
It's tough.
It's tough. There's a lot of 80s mustaches.
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
That's a good guess.
Is the number 1 answer, sir.
What?
Nice.
Hey!
How does Hulk Hogan have a better
down and
mustache?
it hurts inside.
How does Bazooka have a better mustache than Wild Bill?
Right?
Guys, we're gonna end our friendship over this. Who the hell?
Who did you ask?
Okay, so that goes back up to Joe Recondo.
All right. I'm going to go on a limb on this one outside of G.I. Joe. We're going to go with, because he was an action figure. I don't know the year, but let's go with Magnum P.I.
Oh, that would be great. He's not there. So the Marauders can steal if they can get one of the last 5.
Okay, so I was thinking that bartender guy from Brave Star. He had a pretty epic mustache, but I can't remember his name.
You kick yourself?
Huh?
You'll kick yourself when you find out his name.
Yeah, well, if you can say Lando Calrissian's pieces.
I love that Space Commander threw down sass there. Well,
didn't the Chuck Norris action figure have a mustache? Was that
Oh, yes, Chuck Norris and the Karate Commandos.
That was a mustache, right? It wasn't a beard.
Was there a? Yeah, it was a mustache. What about? Do they have Smokey and the Bandits?
I don't think they have any toys for Burt Reynolds, but that's a hell of a stash. That's just
Okay.
Let's just pause and say that was a hell of a stash.
Oh, Joe Recondo's got his lunch.
My daughter just came home from work and brought me pizza.
Oh, cheers, man.
Who else has a killer mustache? And
Other than Wild Bill. Robert, you got it?
I was going to say...
I was always rather partial to, I think he's from about 1990 or 1991, Ambush in the G.I. Joe range. He had ripping his stuff.
I got him right here.
And also, and also the Rock Viper. He rocked a little.
Every Rock Viper had to grow a mustache. It was on there. If you were a Rock Viper, you have to grow a mo.
Yeah, you have to do that. Otherwise, you're not accepted on the team. So that's like a Rock Viper tradition that goes back many years.
Penalize me, Adam, for not knowing the answer to the name specifically. I do want to say that action figure from Bravestar. That was the barkeep.
His name is Handlebar.
Right, yeah. So the guy with the handlebar mustache, what's his name?
Unfortunately, it didn't make it to the list. So again, the maggots get it.
Do we have a total on our points?
Here are the other answers. So number 3 was Max Ray, which is as close to a Magnum PI action figure mustache as you can get. Number 5 was Gung Ho.
Gung Ho.
Who's Gung Ho on there in Wild Bill's now?
Jake the Snake Roberts.
Yeah, fair enough.
Leoric from the Visionaries. He very much looked like Magnum PI. Like I think his face sculpt was that of Magnum PI. It's eerie. And then number 8 was Leatherneck.
Oh, there are a lot of GI Joes on there, but no Wild Bill. That is weird. And so who was the mud pilot? What's his name? Mud fighter pilot. Dogfight. Yeah, he had a good mustache too. How is that not just Wild Bill?
Dogfight is my favorite of all the mustaches.
Yeah.
Keel Hall rocked a good one too.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of great mustaches in the 80s. You guys did a great job, but the maggots. You know, I want to say this when this music is done. With all of Space Commanders yammering and excuses in England, you guys are destroying the Marauders in this 3 rounds to 1. And he's like, "Well, it's tough being English." Like,
if I sat here telling you how great we are, that wouldn't be a very British thing to do, would it?
that would be very American of you. You wouldn't want to do that.
Well, speaking of mustaches,
my man.
That's
incredible. The refrigerator was the best answer. The ice theme, snow theme, G.I. Joe.
Exactly. All right. So next up we have TJC and Zazel. Yeah, Leoric was a deep cut, but his mustaches.
And where did you get the answers for those though, Adam? Where did that one come from?
I googled action figure 80s mustache.
Yeah, and you know who's not on there? Real Blast.
No,
right?
No,
or Wild Bill. Or who's the guy with the handlebar mustache?
You got Recondo. Recondos. Damn
it. Here's a fun local fact from Australia. If you played cricket on the Australian cricket team in the 1980s and 1990s, it was actually compulsory to have a moustache as well.
There you go.
The fact that rule exists is amazing.
Yeah, not a lot of people know that.
I might make it a porterhouse rule for next members stream.
I'm going to try and work that into at least 3 conversations tomorrow. Yeah. Did you know that in the 80s Australian cricket team, where is this going? All right, so it's Zazel and TJC.
TJC
to buzz in when they have an answer to. When they have an answer to name a mask vehicle. Okay, so Zazel by a hair.
Oh, I literally just lost it now. I cannot believe it. I had it. Condor
is the number 2 answer. TJC, can you get the number 1 answer?
Thunderhawk.
You sure can. Thunderhawk is the answer.
Nice.
So now, maggots, do you want to play it or pass it? Now, was this called like face shield in English?
Can I get the theme?
Mask
crusaders working overtime, fighting crime.
Yeah,
and the same key fellas.
We should start a band.
Might get penalized now. That was too good.
YouTube shuts us down.
So this is all about mask. I stepped out for a quick second.
Yeah, so this is mask vehicles. Mask vehicle names.
Okay.
Oh, when you said you wanted the theme, I thought you meant the theme song.
Oh, we started singing. Just Joe's throwing out musical requests. Give me something jazzy.
Vehicles from Mask.
I'm on board with either way you guys want to go with this.
Shall we go for it?
Yeah, go for it. Why not?
Okay, Joe, you're up, my friend.
All right, let's go. The Rhino.
Rhino.
That was the
Number
only other one
3.
that I know.
Excellent answer. Going
Is
down.
that one's the truck, isn't it?
Yeah.
The rig.
Yeah, the prime mover.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
Optimus Prime.
Yeah. But there was actually another 18-wheeler that was Optimus Prime style, and it was Bulldog.
Yep.
Ah, nice. Is
That's
that on the list?
One that's not on the list. I'm just giving.
Oh, okay.
Just giving. What else is a
Bulldog.
great vehicle? Okay, so then it goes down to Space Commander.
Let's try Firecracker.
Firecracker. There she is.
Wow.
What is that one?
TJC.
That was Honda McLean.
Yep. Actually, my wife got me a vintage Firecracker for Christmas.
Right.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, she's a beauty. So TJC, it's your answer.
Switchblade.
Switchblade. Right there. Joe Recondo.
I don't know if I'm going to get the name correct. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. It was another rig, big truck style. Was it the snake oil it was called?
That's what it was called, but it is not on the board.
Okay.
Big
Good pull.
rigs.
There was a lot of mass vehicle. So then it goes to Space Commander.
Jackhammer.
Jackhammer. Not on the board.
I thought that was the name of the helmet.
It might have been. TJC.
Volcano.
Volcano. Not on the board. You guys had a good run.
Was the Volcano the 1957 Chevy?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
Is it our turn?
It's
No, I
your
thought
turn.
that was-
You can steal. If
wasn't that
you
the
got to give me
bear?
one answer.
The only one I can
Okay.
think of is the shark, but that wasn't an actual toy.
It is a vehicle, though. Does it have to be a toy?
Does it have to be a toy, or is it just in the show?
We'll see. We'll see.
You'll see. Yeah, the question said mass
Okay.
vehicle.
All right. Well, I'm going to. The only other one I can think of is T-Bob. So I can't think. Other than T-Bob, I can't think of anything better than Shark. Rob, what do you think?
For some reason, the word Raven springs to mind, but I might be thinking of a completely different thing. But I'm digging Shark. I like it.
What was the? Yeah. Okay.
I don't know any of the other names.
Yeah, I'm honestly all I can think of was T-Bob. So Shark is obviously a level up from T-Bob. So we're going to roll the dice on this one and say Shark.
It's
We're going
not
to roll the dice
Shark.
again.
Number 5 was the Gator.
Yeah,
That was the Jeep with the boat inside of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dusty.
And then number 7 was the Firefly. It was like the Doom buggy.
Yeah.
Julio Lopez.
We suck at
Guys,
this game, guys.
The
Yeah,
Magnets win again. That round again.
don't quote me, but I think we're terrible. At this.
And one more round. One more question.
Manta, Shark.
This one goes to Joe Recondo and Rob Vegas to buzz in.
Come on, Rob.
No.
Once they do the answer to this question.
What do we got?
Name a character voiced by Frank Welker.
All of them.
That should be a bit of a buzz.
Yeah, so Rob Vegas buzzed in there.
All right. Low hanging fruit, Megatron.
Number 1 answer. Do you guys want to play it or pass it?
Let's play if you want, Rob. That's up to you. But I think I can think of at least 2 or 3 more.
Yeah, I think I've got a couple in the tank we can roll with. So,
All right. Let's try it out.
Gazz, what are you thinking there, brother?
Let's go.
Let's
Let's
do
roll.
it.
This is our round.
This is your round. So
The question should be name an 80s cartoon character.
All right, Gazz.
I'm gonna go with Dr. Claw.
Dr. Claw. Yeah. It's a great answer. It's not on the list.
Come on, man. I'm sorry, guys.
No, that's a good one though. Now I'm
concerned. There were so many answers that I had to do like a deep IMDb cut, and I went with which character had the most screen time, like which of his characters had the most run.
Dr. Claw was in every episode.
No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
Okay, well, you're not wrong. I would have. I'm going to go Slimer from the Real Ghostbusters, but now I'm concerned that's not on there. So
that's a really good guess. Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Well, that was my guess. It was.
I thought you were second guessing yourself. No, okay. So
no, I am. Oh, good.
Hey, there you go. All right, Rob Vegas.
We're back in town. Stripe from Gremlins.
Oh, great pull.
Deep cut. Yeah.
Ah, shit. Oh.
And I believe that's. Yeah. Okay. So that's two down.
Frank Welker.
Is it Gazz's turn or my turn?
I believe it is Gazz's turn.
He did. Oh, man, I'm trying to blank now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm drawing a blank. Buzzer.
Buzzer?
No.
It's not in the list yet. I'm sorry. All right, Maggots. You can steal this.
Was that 3 already? Oh,
it's 3 already.
I've got one.
Yeah, I don't have any, guys. This is out of my wheelhouse.
Vice Command, what do you reckon? Got a good one or?
I got a couple of possibles, but yeah, it's tricky because of it's down to screen time. But then again, if we just say no, we'll go, that'll be a boring episode if we don't go for it, won't it? So
yeah.
Shall we go for it?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Who's first?
I'll go.
You guys have to agree as a team.
Throw an idea out. Yeah.
I got one then.
Joe's in.
Yeah. So you get one guess as a team. So you got to discuss the 3 of you which one you want to do.
Oh, right. Okay.
I think I got a good one for screen time. So,
who are you thinking of?
So discuss it.
Say it out loud.
Yeah, talk amongst yourselves.
Fred from Scooby Doo.
Fred from Scooby Doo. That's a lot of screen time. Yeah,
there's a lot of screen time.
I was thinking Scooter from GoBots or Soundwave from Transformers.
It's such an easy question, but it's hard because there's so many answers.
Yeah. That's why it was the last round.
Yeah.
Testing your metal, gentlemen.
Either one you guys want to go with, I'm on board with either one of you.
What do you think? Should we go with TJC? Should we go with Fred for screen time? Or would you prefer one of the others?
It's a bit of that's between Soundwave and him, really, isn't it? I suppose for screen time because Soundwave is always in it.
Yeah.
You might be safer with Soundwave, I think. I don't know.
Go on then, yeah, we'll go for that. Go for Soundwave.
Okay, we'll go for Soundwave.
Going for Soundwave, which is the number 6 answer. You guys win that round again. The number 4 answer was Baby Kermit from the Muppet Babies. Number 3 was Dino Mutt.
Oh.
And then number 2 was Fred Jones from Scooby Doo.
I didn't think he'd be on there.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
good choices, fellas.
The Maggots,
good job, guys.
the Maggots with like almost a clean sweep there, almost a flawless victory in Family Fortune, which means Space Commander, TGC, and Joe Recondo, you guys will start the next Jeopardy round we play on the FigureHouse Games Night with 100 points in your bank.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, gentlemen.
Well done, fellas.
Well done.
Congrats, guys.
Sorry to my team members.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, guys.
No, you had some good answers, Gaz. Don't be so hard on yourself. Dr. Claw, that would have been top of my list.
Just threw me
Yeah, I'm
off.
surprised that one.
Yeah,
I'm
you don't
surprised
need
that
to be
one
sorry.
went in there.
The question is, my friend, did you have a good time?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
of course.
Very, very
Well,
good.
then
Yeah.
there's no losers here.
Except Kevin, who bugged out early.
Yeah, no. we can all agree that Ken is the biggest.
Seriously, well done, everyone.
I'm sending Ken a Lion-O figure in the mail this week, and as a gag, I was going to put under one of the cups as a prize Ken's Lion-O.
Great job as usual with the games, though, Adam.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, sir. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
It's,
10 out of 10, mate.
What better time can you spend on a Saturday night or a Sunday morning with these buddies
Yeah.
here?
I hope so.
I wouldn't rather be asleep, no.
He's sassy when he's tired.
He's sassy when he's so.
At least we got a hangover this week, Space Commander, have you? So
That's true. Yeah, I shot to bits last weekend.
I've been getting so pumped up this last week with I've been printing and painting Thundercat Holy Grails that are rare figures. I've just been printing my own ones out, and I've just been up all night, like painting and printing them and sending pictures to like group chats and stuff at like 3 a.m. So I'm going on no sleep this week, but I got a lot of cool Thundercats out of it.
Nice. Yeah, that was really
Good night, Trevor.
Exactly. So no, this would have been my pick for best mustache if I had to pick a best mustache. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
thing.
That is
Wow.
a weapon
It's
mustache.
that one. It's beauty. Yeah, and also what I was saying about Leoric, like it essentially is Magnum PI, right? Like look at this guy's stash. Look at that face sculpt.
Did they actually make the Magnum PI figure?
They did. It was packed with the Ferrari. It was a real short run. It was like an O-ring style figure, and it is worth huge dollars right now.
That's a holy grail for me then.
Real similar to like the A-Team figures. I think might even been the same company.
Yeah.
Galoob?
Yeah, or like an
Galoob
offshoot.
figures, yeah.
Yeah, I know that a lot of the ones you get are from Mexico.
Was Visionary from Kenner?
They're Hasbro.
Oh, right, okay.
They're slightly larger GI Joe figures.
Yeah,
I believe, right?
Yeah, and the screw for them is under their chest piece, so it's in the front, so it's a little bit more difficult to get them apart because you gotta get that piece off there. But no, the Visionaries were fun. It was in that time when they would just try anything, and we'd go to the toy store from week to week and have no idea what was going to be there. It was just like, what's going to happen today?
Yeah, Visionaries was cool.
Yeah, it was like that with video stores as well because there was no internet to like research. So you go to like the old releases, and it was like you were Indiana Jones digging through like, what is this? Like, what are these?
In the museum.
Yeah, I remember I rented a tour of the Fighting Eagle because it had a cool box cover art that looked like Conan. It was not. It was.
No. The art was often better.
I don't know if you guys have seen it, but the plot line, it's pretty rough. But there's like a baby born with a birthmark, and he's going to be the savior of the world, and he's going to be. So then the mother.
I remember that film.
By a Dark Lord, and gives the baby to this family to raise, and then it cuts to like when the baby is like 18 to 20 years old, and so is his sister, and they're like really in love, and they're like, but we can't get married because they're brother and sister. And then the dad's like, good news. Actually, you're not brother and sister. And they're like, oh, we can get married. And that was like the plot of the movie.
What? Totally not weird at all.
Yeah, I was like, how did this fly? Like, well, how is this? I mean, how is this where we're at right now? But there used to be stakes. You would rent a video and like, that's what we're watching tonight. We're not going to turn it off because that's the only option.
You roll the dice.
Some of the video stores you used to go into, you used to have like the corner where you used to have all the old kung fu flicks and things like that, where you didn't used to get anywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that and like the old sci-fi stuff. You know, like I remember that's where I rented Logan's Run, and again, you had no idea that you were watching a classic. You're just like, yeah, I was in the sci-fi section, right? Like we're going to see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, Logan's Run had great miniatures. So that big city that was like all miniatures and like the tubes.
Yeah, with the little.
I was watching I was watching The Labyrinth the other day, a great movie, but you can tell where the matte paintings are, like when she's running towards them, and like they all look fantastic, but it's like she starts running towards it, and you're like, oh, she's gonna have to stop soon. She's reaching the end, and sure enough, that's why they stop. I mean, great way to do it, but you can sort of pick them out now.
I wonder where all those matte paintings went, like all those like iconic matte paintings from movies. Like, where'd they go?
Well, probably just destroyed them, right? Wizard of Oz ones would have been humongous, just huge.
I don't want to believe they destroyed. I don't want to believe that.
It was a real place. What are you
they're
doing?
probably all in Adam Savage's workshop.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Workshop. No, but like on Christmas Eve, I was watching the Masters of the Universe movie. And in that big Grayskull throne room, you can see where the matte painting is and where the actual set is. I'm like, wonder where that is. Like, where'd that go? If they threw it out, they should be arrested.
A lot of their matte paintings were on glass.
Yeah.
Extra fragile.
There you go.
Oh, there you go, Lilith 78.
Imagine being the guy with the sledgehammer to get rid of those.
That's your intern job.
Yeah. Was that all the games, Adam?
That was the games I had for tonight. I hope that was plenty enough.
Oh yeah,
that was a lot of fun.
Well done, everyone.
Thank you, Adam. Appreciate it. Games Master Adam. I appreciate you putting all the effort and work into putting those together. I think
I just like hanging out.
Yeah, it was a smashing success. A little bit of product placement there with your mug. Yeah, brilliant.
It's hard because it's round.
But we've got. I think this was a fun, successful members live, and I would love to do it again next month, Adam.
I now know how Alex Trebek feels. As he appears, he knows all the answers.
We'll still hang about for a bit.
Trebek.
We'll hang out for a bit and have a chat.
Yeah.
The Star Trek ones.
Does anyone have any cool channel updates or news coming up for the next short while?
Well, let's hear it, Rob. What have you got going?
Oh, I don't know. Doing a bit of a Aussie lap. And popping into probably up north Australia somewhere. So that's going to be a bit of fun. Sweet.
Nice.
So got a business trip, which I'll be attending to. And I'll see if I can't catch up with any G.I. Joe fans in the Brisbane metropolitan area in the next short while. So
that'll be me. I'll have a beer with you, Rob, if we make it into town.
Absolutely. So I'll send you the details and stuff. And it's on. So that's going to be fun. There's more file card frenzy coming up, so don't stress about that in case anyone's getting any withdrawals and all sorts. So it's going to be a big year and many more surprises and cool updates down the track. And I'll see if I can't get that mustache grown for the next members live stream.
It's a must do. So yes. We'll do a live file card frenzy from the pub, Rob, but I don't think that we'll be able to read quite as well. It'll be a frenzy. I'll give you that.
It'll be a file card fumble.
Yeah.
I like
it frenzy in the UK. Yeah, the file card fumble.
That's great.
Joe Recondo, what have you got coming up?
Joe Fest. I know it's 5 months away, but that's what I've been planning every day. I'm doing something different, getting stuff together, ordering some Sergeant Slaughter t-shirts from the page and Slaughterhouse t-shirts, and going to represent. Nice. And I'm glad that Christmas is over finally and the holidays, because in my line of profession, it's the worst time of the year.
Yeah.
And so things are relaxing for right now.
That's good.
How you doing with the GoFundMe there, Zales, for your trip?
We're over the halfway mark. I think. Perfect. Poor Mrs. Space Commander. She's going to hear that late at night, early in the morning. We'll do another giveaway soon. I'm thinking maybe next weekend. Do a wheel spin because we surpassed the halfway mark, and I think that that's more than enough reason to celebrate and start giving some stuff away. So we'll do if I can try and organize Space Commander to help me ring a bell over for some of the prizes. I think I will just now that the postal service has opened up quite a bit now, I think I'll just be able to thank you to everybody that's offered prizes for donations. I will, Rob. I've got one of yours to give away still that you sent my way. But yeah, I think I'm in a position now where I can just send whatever is in my possession now out globally. I know it was a bit difficult when we first started doing this, so we'll pick a winner and then I'll send it out my way, unless something happens in between and we can't send out. Because there was a moment there where you just couldn't get anything to America from here for a very long time, and vice versa. We couldn't get them here either from America. I have a classified Outback I can add to the donation pile for our space US. Oh, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Well, I might call upon my friends for donations maybe later, but I think this time. Oh, thanks, Space Commander 2. Yeah, thanks to everybody that has offered up some stuff. But I think this one I'll just I'll dig deep into my collection and get
give away his dishes. I got a set of plates here.
I can sign this Pepsi can.
Yeah.
Send it your way. It's not endorsed or anything. So it turns out Photo Viper. Go check out Photo Viper because they're a great channel, and also over on Instagram too. Just shot a Dio story. I thought it said dysentery. But that's just dysentery. I got a shot of this. I just shot a Dio story of skeletons in the closet. Brilliant! I can't wait to see that. That'll be fun to check out. Just expensive to get things sent out. Yeah, it is. So the cost is a little bit high, but it's quicker than it used to be. It used to, like, I was waiting on something for months, and then there was a point where I couldn't send anything. They wouldn't let you. Couldn't send anything out over to the US. They just weren't accepting it. Wow. Yeah. But,
so Zale,
thank you very much.
That package I sent you, that was like normal time to get there, because to me it was taking forever, and I'm like, geez, this thing hasn't moved, or so.
Yeah, well, that's another thing. Yeah, so they do. I think they do hold them a little bit longer now before getting them out of the country, just to give it that window of protection.
The package I sent to you, Zazel, for the Streamathon event, that was I paid for like 2-week shipping, and it took like I think 4 weeks to get there.
Right. Yeah. So it can take a little while, but at least it's open.
Yeah.
When I tried to, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, Zazel, didn't the Christmas card I sent you arrive about 2 days ago?
Yeah. Just arrived. I did get some stuff from Articulated Chad as well that I need to open up and have a look. He sent me a nice box, but I want to do it some justice and open it up properly. I'm really bad at doing those sort of open boxes. What do they call those? Box opening? Unboxing. Thank you. I'm really bad at doing unboxing. I've done it once before when I had Sergeant Kelly on the show, and I get speechless when I'm surprised at something. So a lot of it was, and that doesn't make for good TV,
So he just gets up and walks off screen for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
I can get things from USA 2 weeks normally, 2.5 weeks from the UK. Well, I don't know what was. I've got snail mail for real then, because I got nothing in that window. I sent something to Space Commander. How long did that take? That would have taken a while, right? All that Action Force stuff that I sent you.
Yeah, with all the strikes we've had as well. That's
I just sent Keep On Collecting some Brave Star hats for his Brave Star stuff, but he's like in Australia, but I shipped it to a place in Florida, and they're gonna like re-ship it out, like it's gonna be some kind of like Florida Direct. I don't know, so I don't know if it's even gonna get there. I don't know what's happening.
Speaking of Secret Santa, Hans Chow, we didn't see him tonight. I wonder if he just didn't see the link. I'll send him the link directly and see if he has time to jump on.
You told me that he has some family event.
Yeah, he's got family in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say it's either that or he's on the PlayStation.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he finally got his Secret Santa from Space Commander. Gazz, what do you got going on?
I got absolutely nothing going on.
Oh, you're living the dream, mate.
I'm living the dream.
Sounds amazing.
No, me and friends of mine. One of my friends found out that Bruce Campbell is coming around. doing an event in Boston. And
Bruce
we're
Campbell.
thinking about- yeah, Bruce Campbell. You know Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're thinking about going to that. I think it's
That's cool.
He's
Yeah.
a beaut.
It's some like Q&A event, and then they're gonna watch Evil Dead together.
That's cool.
We're looking to do that. That's about it, really.
Hey,
Did you
Gaz.
see-
GoFest.
I'm sorry. Hey, Gaz. I
Yeah.
forgot to ask you. Are you going to the New
Oops.
England Toy Show?
Oh, shit.
No, when is that?
That's
Adam.
March 4th in New Hampshire, straight up the road from you.
Oh,
about-
it's a little bit. I'm on the Connecticut line, so yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I'll look
but
into
Ron
it.
Rudat's going to be there, and I haven't
Oh,
met
yeah?
him yet. So I'm going to go get a chance to meet him.
I'll
Wow.
head up there,
Sorry, Adam.
catch up with you.
I was like, what did I say?
I accidentally kicked you.
You made
Yeah.
the questions too hard for him, Adam. That's what it was.
Yeah. Let the lesson
It does
be
feel like
learned.
prom all over again. I'm going home alone.
Yeah, I'll check that out, Joe, and I'll meet you.
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if you ever met Ron, but that'd be my first time meeting him. I know he's going to be at Joe Fest, but I'm going to get a chance to meet him up there at that toy show. It's like a toy and vintage records. So
Oh yeah,
Oh, cool.
nice. I'll see if I can get up there. Yeah. Did you say
Did you see
April
the
4th?
trailer to the new Evil Dead movie?
it's March 4th
March 4th. Cool.
and 5th, but I'm going to be there the 4th, first day.
The 4th. Yeah, I'll check that out. See if I can get up there.
Yeah, there's a new Evil Dead coming out. Something to do with doesn't have Bruce Campbell in it, from what I can tell, unless he does a cameo. What was it called? Evil something. I'll look it up. Why don't I look up these things before I start talking about a new Evil Dead movie?
There was another like remake of the Evil Dead, and I think he
Yeah,
did
it had a female
at
lead.
the end.
Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah, and he had a cameo at the end or something. They showed his like silhouette or something.
Do you ever see the TV show?
The TV show is top shelf.
Yeah,
Have you-
I like.
Have you ever
Oh.
seen Bubba Hotep?
So
Yes.
absolutely, I've seen Boba Hotep.
Yeah, great movie.
When I met my wife back in college, I had just come off like a couple like relationships where it was kind of like nuts. So I was like tired of dating crazy people. So I was like, I don't want to waste, because you start dating a person, especially at that age, and you're like, okay, I want to like make this work, as opposed to like I want to find the right person. And so you try to make it work, and it's just nonsense. So I was like, enough. I'm gonna only the next girl I date, I'm gonna marry her. I'm tired of this nonsense. And so I met my wife and through a friend, and I was like, this girl seems legitimate. She seems great. And then so she started like, hey, we should hang out. And I was like, stop for a second. And they're on VHS at the time. I gave her Army of Darkness and The Highlander. And I was like, take these home and watch them. If you like these movies, we can talk. So that was like my test to see if she was worth dating. And she came back and she loved them both. And then so we got married. And then for our 10th wedding anniversary, she gave me the Criterion DVD of Army of Darkness as like a very romantic gift.
I see. Yes, that's a
Nice.
good
My first VHS that was.
That's awesome.
Highlander was the first VHS I ever bought.
Brisky County Jr. was great.
That's a great show.
But Jack of all trades.
that was awesome.
Just that intro theme song, like, come on, I'm in. I want to fight somebody. Like, it's so good.
I just want to fight somebody.
And Bruce Campbell was always awesome on like Xena Warrior Princess as well. He was always like a lot of fun on that.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, the Sam Raimi ones.
Yeah. Well, so Sam Raimi did all the Xena stuff, right? That's why he was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those two guys are like it's best buddies. I
I
love.
married Xena.
Yeah. You don't not marry Xena. Like,
Yeah.
come on. That's not be crazy.
Yeah, I knew, so no. Yeah.
Yeah. What are you
He
talking
also
about?
gave her Evil Dead and said, "Watch this." And we'll talk.
That's
That's
right.
awesome. I can't believe you did that, Adam. That's pretty cool.
That is funny.
I just was like, I want a girl who's gonna like the stuff I like.
So,
Risky.
so what I should do is the next woman I meet, I should give her Megaforce. If you like this, come back and we'll talk.
But like, let's be honest for a second, guys. If you meet a girl and she's like, "Oh, by the way, I love Megaforce," what else is there to talk about? Just get a ring,
Right?
right? Like,
Match
get a
made in
ring.
heaven there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thumb kiss. You can now thumb kiss.
I think that's what you should do every time you see a woman that you think is slightly attractive. And then the one that finally goes back, like it's in.
Yeah. Don't just do it to anybody though. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, right.
Guard your heart and your thumb kiss, Gazz.
Yeah. protect them both.
Protect them both. So I got a question for you guys. I need your expertise help here.
How many points do we get?
You will get 1,000 points.
Nice.
Now, I should know this, but I got a bin of I got a lot of toys off of the marketplace, and I got this guy, and I have no idea who it is.
It's
a snow theme guy from Battle Force 2000, right?
Yep, it's definitely Battle Force 2000.
Okay.
Is that Avalanche? No, that's the name of the vehicle. No.
Is there an actual Avalanche? Was I saying Avalanche as a character? Icebox. It's a refrigerator.
That's the fridge.
In New Zealand, he's actually known as Chili Bin. Not a lot of people know that.
That's great. That's great.
That's a very Australian reference there, so apologies.
Looking at
my friend who owns that cafe, she does a Earl Grey latte, calls it a London fog. And then in the summer, she put it over ice. And she's like, oh, it's like a cold London fog. And I was like, well, you need to call that a Chili Reginald. And she's like, don't call my drink the Chili Reginald. That's ridiculous. So, of course, I just would go in and start ordering a Chili Reginald. And then other people would be in there when they heard me doing that. And they're like, oh, I'll have that. Chili Reginald sounds good. And she's like, don't start this. So now there's a sore spot there that people like the name Chili Reginald.
That is Avalanche.
It is. He came in a 2-pack with Blaster.
So his name is Avalanche.
Yes.
Yeah.
But isn't there a vehicle named Avalanche? No,
there is the Avalanche vehicle.
Is not the Avalanche. That's that like tank that has that removable like mini helicopter or something, right?
Yeah, it's got some kind of skiff that comes off of it, and it shoots like discs out of it.
Yeah, that's not part of BF 2000. All right.
So the Photo Viper just said the truest test is showing them your toy collection. So after my wife came back and said, yeah, I watched those movies, they're great, I was like, cool, we should hang out. And I took her to a flea market to go vintage toy hunting.
Toy hunting?
There's your final test.
And this is a trial by fire, right? Like, if she's not in now.
Yeah.
So it was great. So no, thank you, because as a Joe guy, I'm like, I should know all these, and I recognize them, but I had no idea, like, who is this character? But,
yeah, I don't know all the names to the Battle Force 2000. And apparently, I pulled Avalanche out of nowhere because I couldn't instantly recognize that was Avalanche.
Right. So I'm gonna throw them. I just finished fixing like a custom version of the snow bear.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I'll show you.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? Yeah.
Why wouldn't I? Right? Like, we're right here.
It's a great little joke.
Go ahead, Basil.
No, you go.
I was gonna say the snow bear is like one of those vehicles that I always like look up and I never like pull the trigger on.
Gotta pull the trigger on it. Yeah.
I know. I'm like looking at it saying, yeah, I need to get one, and I never do.
I got the one that was it came in a 2-pack with Rise of Cobra Snow Job, and what was it called? Past versus Present. Was that was that the Snow Bear?
So the Snow Bear, I got one from my buddy Taverko, and it was just bare bones. I always thought that the missiles on the skis were like kind of weird and janky, but I love the wings on the helicopter from Rambo 3, so I just made those up for the side of it.
Oh wow!
Like a
snow bear, that's a snow cat.
That's a snow cat.
No, not snow bear, snow cat.
I thought about like the polar bear, like the little.
Polar bear, yeah, the polar.
So
I like how that is cool. The
Gatling never have enough missiles.
Yeah, so missiles and a Gatling gun on there. So
are those a classified Gatling gun?
No, I just designed them myself.
Oh, that's neat. I like that. Wow.
Yeah, that Hellcat decal on the side is one of the best G.I. Joe decals.
Yeah. It's so cool, right?
It is. Here, I'll show you something.
So I'm going to print a bunch of these up and bring them for you guys at Joe Fest, so you can take your Snowcat and you can just throw those on.
My grandfather was in a tank regiment in World War II. He was part of the M18 Hellcat, and that was his.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh, that is neat.
I love that stuff.
Yep.
That
Hey,
is so
Chris.
cool.
You can see Beachhead in the background there. He likes to sit beside a jungle trail for 3 days.
For 3 days. What did they call Battle Force 2000 in the UK? Was it just Forces?
Yeah. I just called it 2K.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. I was old enough to have it. I had a job by that point. I'd sort of like, I couldn't take my paycheck to the toy shop.
You can, though.
Yeah, well, I would now, but at the time I was trying to be grown up.
So
why
we
would
say
you do
that,
that?
right? Like we were trying to be grown up, but was there ever a point in time where you could go into a store that had a toy section and not go look?
I've never not collected something.
Yeah,
I've
I've never not
always-
gone to the toy aisle.
Yeah, I've never not gone there. Everyone that hangs out with me, if we're going to the supermarket, it's like, I guess it's straight to the toy aisle.
I just used to walk down and say I'm looking for Christmas presents for family.
I was never smart enough to come up with an excuse. I was like, I'm looking at toys.
Yeah, just own it. Just be proud.
3 cheers for Adam, the games master. Hip hip. Hip, hip.
Just thinking, Adam, you could.
It's got to rhyme, okay?
Just thinking, Adam, you could do some of them missiles and put it onto a Street Hawk bike, and that'd be a Megaforce bike for Gazz.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, we could make that into a Mega Force bike for Gazz. That's going to be my goal. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what would be a fun video to do at Joe Fest. Like go to Joe Fest, and by the end of the 3rd day, have a project done. Like, so day 1 get something, and by day 3 it's ready to go. So I think what I want to do is pre-design some stuff that fits onto a ram cycle.
Okay.
And then make a ram cycle into a Megaforce bike to give to Gazz.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
So that's gonna be the Joe Fest quest. The Joe Fest quest. Nailed it.
Brilliant.
Right?
That's awesome.
Just it's all about
There it is.
the Megaforce stuff.
Is that the Action Force one?
Yeah.
Yep, that's Coral.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The Action Force bike is what I wanted to get. Not the G.I. Joe one. That's rubbish.
Actually, I like the green, the color green that they have on the Action Force bike as opposed to the
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that.
version.
Yeah. Also, Gazz, I was going to send you a message, but I'll just tell you here. Because it's a little bit fragile, I'm just going to bring the Megaforce Motu guy and his vehicle to you at Joe Fest.
That's great.
Just the safest possible way to get it to you.
Yes.
And he might have some friends by the time I get there.
Ken's finally figured out rhyme time.
Joe Fest quest, exactly.
Thank you. I can't thank you enough, Adam.
Oh, no, it's fun.
You're a heck
So
of a
my
guy.
favorite thing in the world is giving gifts to people. I love that. And I also love being creative. So if I can give somebody a creative gift, I'm just as happy as I can possibly be.
Yeah. You always do good stuff, Ad.
It's just fun. I just like toys and friends.
We can have
What more do you need?
perfect world. That's right.
Right? That's all we need. Toys and friends. Oh, very cool.
We can be the toy boys. No, wait, hang on.
Don't do that. Don't make this weird.
Hold up.
We're all wearing
just
bowling
one
shirts that
time.
say Toy Boys on the back.
Yeah. It's better than Joe Bros.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know. I'm down with it. I'm down with it all.
If we want to really include Space Commander, we can make it the Palatoy Boys. Will that make it feel more like it?
We'll call our group the Palajoys.
somehow Palatoy Boys sounds less weird than just Toy Boys.
Yeah,
It
no,
does
fair.
that a little bit less weird. We're the Palatoy Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that song stuck in my head.
I had to read it 3 times before I realized it was a song. I thought Ken was just bragging.
I thought we'd been invaded by sex bots again.
That might be a whole different thing, Benjamin.
Yeah. There's lots of options. Just don't Google it is the only question.
Don't Google.
That's a dangerous thing to search up.
we're gonna come up with our own theme for this, but it'll be with Palatoy Boy in there instead of we'll make it work. Space Commander will get Magnificent Kaboom to come up with another logo for us.
Magnificent Kaboom. That's fantastic. I think I'm gonna take this guy here on an adventure and just like do a little series of the Adventures of Zazel in Canada.
I'm gonna wear that exact outfit to Joe Fest. throw it back up. I reckon I could rock that too easy. Yeah.
You'll be thinner when you come back. Oh,
I love that when they made this toy, they're like, you know what we want? We want to have like a portly pirate. And they're like, yeah, that's what kids like, portly pirate. Yeah, no, the thing's got to be a little bit robust. How do we make it less subtle? We'll just take the shirt where his belly is away.
Yeah.
So his belly's exposed.
Yeah.
Just point out the fact that yes, this is a potbelly figure. Okay, perfect. That's and then this was okay. This design was like, yep, sell it.
That's the one.
Is there ass crack hanging out in the back?
No, it's all good at the back.
No, I can't promise that.
When I was a kid, though, I used to use this guy as the Berserker from my Hasbro Federation.
Oh yeah, that works.
Until the Berserker came out, and then I was like, out you go.
Yeah.
Seeing that figure, it makes me think of Voltar from Flash Gordon. Now I'm thinking, did they ever make a figure of any of those Flash Gordon figures?
I don't know.
That movie? They should.
Rob Vegas has his own Zazel action figure there as well.
Oh, beautiful.
There seems to be a bit of
that's after the exercise with Kelly. That is, you'll come back like that.
Yeah. That's a before and after.
I think he's got 80s shoulder pads in his coat, that guy.
Yeah.
There seems to be a bit of a theme with the Zazel action figures where he's wearing a vest.
Yeah.
So, what's up with
I'll have to pick one up. I also have this Zazel action figure from Gazz. He sent me this one.
Yeah. No, I think every toy line has the token Zazel action figure, right? Like every toy line has the one. Even Visionaries kind of has the Zazel figure as well. They're all over the
Robin
place.
Hood, Prince of Thieves.
I love that you have the Slaughterhouse logo on the shirt.
That's my favorite G.I. Joe.
It's awesome.
Yeah, that's so cool. And let me bring that back up. Let me bring
it right up there.
Ah, so good.
This was my favorite comment because he was in such disrepair. So he's got 3D printed hands, feet, and waist, and then like repainted. And one of the comments in the video was like, "Seems like a lot of work. You should just get a new one." That'd be a great video. I'm gonna go buy a toy. That's it. So, to go there. He's rocking
that's just a sticker. That's just a sticker right in front.
Yeah, just a sticker.
Not just a sticker. That's an awesome sticker.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's
I didn't paint that.
Ultimate awesome sticker.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, that would be another great Joe Fest like coup is in all the bins that have Outback figures. We put Slaughterhouse stickers on all the chests.
Yeah.
Take over.
We just buy them all and then give them to Zazel and you can sell them at Sergeant Slaughter's stable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just push some of his stuff to the side, sit down, make myself at home.
He brings he brings the Zazel Outback banner and puts it in banner. There's a new kid in town, sir.
Move over a little.
Oh, that's amazing.
So the whole thing of 3D printing, I still don't fully get it. I was talking to one of the guys up here who works with me on the space station about 3D printing, because I was under the impression that it was kind of like you put something in at one end and then a duplicate comes out the other end, and he said, no, that's Star Trek.
Yeah, correct.
I was thinking, because of Adam, bless your heart, you're already helping me out with the hyena, the hiss tank.
Yeah.
But I was just wondering if you had a cure for this guy. If I give you get his hand out of the way there. He's got the usual G.I. Joe problem.
Yep, he sure does. So there's two fixes for that. One is we just print a whole new pelvis. So like this guy here, his entire pelvis is new. And then paint it to match. And I have a bunch of different files of different pelvises we can print off. You can choose your pelvis you like. Or the other thing is you drill a small hole in where the break is, and you put a piece of like a small piece of paper clip in there, and then you build up with Sculliput on the. You kind of rebuild his crotch and paint it to match.
Look at this loser's comment. Buy a new one. Buy a new one. Absolutely, what a loser.
Just buy a new one.
Yeah, too hard. Buy a new one.
Yeah. So here's a neat thing to talk about. Since we're talking G.I. Joe pelvises, like that's the conversation that's going on there. When I started getting back into G.I. Joe last year, and I just went in full, I was like, yeah, I want to get all the G.I. Joes, and then like I really wanted to get the original straight arm ones. And then I realized that like the straight arm pelvises look different, like they're a different design, and they don't look right.
Big diapers. Yeah.
Like, I'm like, that's not what I'm into anymore. I don't. But
wow, that's too vintage for Adam.
Nah,
too vintage.
That's not too vintage. I'm just saying it took a while for me to get around it. But I got a gift of someone from my church who saw my collection gifted me this complete straight arm stalker. Nice. That's Action Force Snake Eyes. No, sorry, it's the other way around. Yeah. So that's a treasured figure in the collection. He sits next to Outback with the Slaughterhouse sticker. So did he know what a G.I. Joe was, or he just was like, hey, I found you an army man? No, so he was a big Joe collector as a kid, loved Joe, and then he saw the collection. He's like, this is incredible. He's like, is there anybody you're looking for? And I was like, well, I want to get a stalker. Like that's one of the guys I was looking for. So he went to Fan Expo in Toronto with his daughter, specifically to get me a stalker. And that's cool. He's the guy who, when he was a child, wanted Snake Eyes, and he said to his parents, I want the all-black G.I. Joe, and they bought him Stalker. Well, they're not wrong. Fair enough. Yeah. It's still a great toy. Yeah, no, you don't stop at that, right? I think Stalker and Snake Eyes are probably the top two. Yeah. The other ones are a bit rough to look at, right? I mean, Grunt. Well, anybody who shares a head sculpt with another figure in the line, I always thought was a little bit suspect at best. Great idea at the time, though. Oh, no, for sure. You got to make that tooling budget work. It's just interesting that they made them different characters, not like the same character just recolored. Like, I know they eventually did do that. Yeah. But to come up with different characters, names, bios, and all of that, but have them look identical. Yeah, but who's that? Competing against, right? Look at that guy.
Oh, is that Moon Dancer?
No, Dolphin.
A dolphin. Okay.
A Dolphin Lundgren? That'd be a great Tiger Sharks character, Dolphin Lundgren. Yeah.
Adam, I forgot you were a big stalker character. Have you heard of the Argent 7? Oh, Pete's here.
Oh, Scuba Pete. What are you?
Scuba Pete.
Scuba.
Let me bring Dolphin back up.
In the house.
This one's
Pete, your Dolphin.
This one's Moon Dancer.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Well, now I don't know.
Wait. I thought that was Dolphin.
Right?
Hang on a
second.
second. One. Right. This one's Dolphin.
All right.
Check out the face.
Yeah.
And which one came with a Triad Fighter?
All right.
Moon Dancer.
Moon Dancer came with a Triad Fighter. Okay.
Well, it is a marvelous night for a moon dance.
Cool.
Yeah.
Especially if you see some dolphins.
Oh, yeah. You gotta have a porpoise in life.
Nice.
So which do you prefer? Do you prefer Hawk or Hawk with the leather jacket?
Oh, I prefer Hawk with a leather jacket and the handgun.
Yeah, 86 Hawk.
Yeah.
I want to try to like change his head so that he's blonde. So like he looks like Colonel Hawk.
That'd be sweet.
Adam, I've got a bunch of extras of when they repainted Stalker into Manlet in the Argent 7 line. Mm-hmm. Red Laser's Army did a bunch of reproduction versions of them because the real Manlet is like $1,000 or whatever. Right. I'll send you one because I've got a bunch of extras. Like,
that'd be beautiful. I love that. Appreciate
that. Yeah. Well, I've also got a Hordak I've been meaning to send you. So with busted legs that I know you can make do with. So
exactly. I always thought the Hawk with leather jacket though in this series was always wearing his helmet, and his helmet looked goofy.
Yeah, I don't
know. Here we are.
All right.
He's a cool figure, the 1986.
Dolphin.
He's a really cool figure, the 1986 Hawk, and he kind of looks like a World War II sort of throwback character. He's really cool.
Yeah.
And
everyone's holding up toys. Everyone's holding up toys. I don't have anything in hand with this, so
Everyone get their hawks out.
I like his style.
Everyone get their hawks out.
Who let the hawks out?
Dude.
Hang out with your hawk out.
Just gonna show you guys all the different snow-themed GI Joes.
Show us your hawk.
There we go.
Hey,
I kind of like the one with the rocket backpack. He's pretty cool.
Oh, the 91 release.
Yeah, he's all right. I think that's when they started calling him General Hawk, right?
I display
In the toy.
helmet, so I think it looks better without the helmet.
I got used to the helmet, so
I just think he's great. He's a great figure.
You're looking at 1/3 of Super Cop right there.
You know what?
Oh, because of the chest.
Yeah,
I think his head sculpt looks a lot like Timothy Dalton.
it does.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
he's got a license to kill.
Ken, is that a wuzzle?
It's a popple.
Oh, popple. Okay.
Popples are great because they pop out of pockets.
This is a PC Popple. I got this guy for Christmas in 1988, I believe. Christmas 1988.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. He hangs out at my parents' place because Ralph picks on him when they're at home.
Which one is it?
PC. PC Popple.
Sorry, Pains. I didn't see you there for a second. Welcome back. Sorry, mate.
That
is a
Carded Sergeant.
He's got a Sarge.
Is the mail-in one. I got the card from Beggars Canyon Toys, and I put him on the card myself.
That's beautiful.
That is great.
That's a great wall. Holy cow!
So is that Law and Order recarded too then? Because you got the
Yes, it is the 2000 Law and Order.
Arguably the better paint scheme.
Yeah.
What's the best kind of glue to use? If you've got a card and the bubble, it's like an old one from the 80s, and the bubble is starting to come away. Do you guys have the best glue to use?
I use a tape. It's called ATG. It's basically comes in a roll, and you lay it down.
All-terrain glue.
Yeah.
So I got a card.
Yeah, this is the wall of Joe's
on the side here, and I don't know what to do.
Hang on, let me. Sorry, hang on a sec, Joe. We'll have a look at that in a moment. So I see this wall real quick. Actually, I want to see this wall for longer. Not real.
Yeah,
quick.
a while.
Wow.
That's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Most of this is 25th anniversary. A couple of the ones from Walmart, but yeah, this is the toy area of the room.
Nice.
I don't think we appreciated the 20th anniversary figures when they were in the stores as much as we should have.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
We didn't appreciate having that many goes in stores.
Yeah, Chad's a big fan of the 25th anniversary, from what I recall. So, anyway, Joe.
So I got this as lifting here, and I don't know what to do about it, or just leave it.
The ATG tape, you can actually get it to fit underneath that.
Okay.
And then you just press it together, and you can basically rub it off.
Okay.
On the side. That's how I got some of the cards that were loose on the blisters. Beautiful. I used it for those too.
Yeah, I got a carded Sub-Zero. I got to fix the bubble on. But since we're showing up Joe's, this was my prototype head for Sergeant Beret.
Sergeant Beret.
Oh. That's so
it's
cool.
a Sarge head with a Falcon Beret.
Yeah, I've got a bag of these printed up for you, Zazel, for Joe Fest.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, this is the toy room itself. So,
thanks, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Go again.
Okay.
Show us more.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, Marvel Legends.
Oh, nice.
Man. That looks cool.
Sweet.
Oh, some Batman.
Damn.
It's a great Flash.
Oh, Fantastic Four. Oh, you got the Toy Biz Galactus too.
Ooh, look at Tigra.
Oh, that's so cool.
Iron Man.
Batman.
No raspberry beret, Scuba Pete. No.
It's raspberry flavored. Ooh, Moss Man.
And this is the wall of Motu.
I like that Hordak.
That 30th anniversary He-Man is pretty special, isn't he?
Oh, he's beautiful. I got the San Diego
30th or
Comic-Con.
30th or 40th? Which one?
40th. Yeah, but the box presentation, the whole thing is great.
We always mix up 30s and 40s, like 30, 30, 40, 40.
In the closet.
40.
Shut up, Ken. That's my bad.
This is my
I'll never live that down.
Those are cool too. Those McFarlane figures are neat.
Nice.
This is my childhood representation section.
Oh,
That's
Silverhawks,
my
nice.
He-Man,
But you got Monstar. Is that Monstar? Yeah, it is.
Yep. That's the Ramen Toys.
Is it the Lion King?
Oh.
And this is my X-Men section.
Ooh.
That's a beauty X-Men section.
Oh, yes.
There's my work in progress Swamp Thing.
How cool is that Strongman back there?
Man Thing.
Strong guy. Yeah, you see from X Factor.
Yeah.
Oh, you got Gladiator.
And what's his name?
Guido.
Indicator,
What a
right?
name.
Yeah.
Oh, Death's Head 2.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's quite the collection, Pains.
Yeah, well, this is all this year.
You mean 2022?
Yeah.
So, Ken, Death's
the only
Head
ones I had
1.
were my Star Wars figures and my Toy Biz Daredevil when I started 2022.
Sorry, what's that about Death Head 1 and 2?
Oh, so Death's Head 1, I know, was introduced in the Transformers comic. But as Death's Head 2, though, I'm not sure if he was in the...
yeah, he was in
maybe it was
in the comic few times.
If he was, he would have been probably in the later part of Simon Furman's run, I think.
He was. And, well, he's also he had his own thing in Marvel UK for a while too. So
that's what I mean, yeah, because Furman did both the late G1 and the Marvel UK. Johnny Sorensen was trying to explain it all to me because I lose track with the Marvel UK stuff. But
they had to do they did a separate story. It was only like 1 page long to introduce Death's Head. They did it as a fill-in in Transformers UK. The reason they did that was because if they'd already written the story where he first appeared in Transformers, but if they published that story first, he would have belonged to Hasbro. So they they created a 1 page story and put it in the week before because it was a weekly comic. The week before, so that way it was a non-Transformers story, and therefore it belonged to Marvel UK.
Oh,
yeah,
that's why we don't often get a toy of Death Head.
Death Head.
Yeah, they sort of because originally he was the same size as the Transformers. He was meant to be massive.
Yeah,
and his outfit was all beaten up. It looked a lot like Boba Fett before they ruined it.
ROON, ruined, right?
That's right. Then when they then had the character begin to interact with other Marvel characters, they needed to make him the same size as Marvel characters. So they had like a redesigned body for him, which was still based on the first design, but it was like nice and neater and newer, and other things begin with N. And then later on, when they created Death's Head 2, it was like some sort of like bioengineered robot character tried to take over Death's Head's body, and instead Death's Head's character ended up invading that guy's body, and that's how he got the new body and became Death's Head 2.
This is interesting. Like this is part of the history I don't know, so love to learn about it, Space Commander and Pains and whoever's really into it. And Space Commander, every time you say ruined, I can't unhear it anymore. Like I'll be scripting a video. I will literally be scripting a video, and I'll use the word ruin. I will spell it ROON. Apostrophe D, and I'll just because I can't say it properly, I just change the word entirely. Like there's been a couple of scripts I've been writing for videos, and I just take out the word ruin right away because I can't pronounce it right anymore, and I can't unsee it, and I can't stop laughing when I say the line. So I just say they mangled, they destroyed, they changed. Whatever.
It's like ruined appear on everyone's
like
live
in high
stream.
school when someone goes to Australia and they come back saying zebra. You're like, who are you trying to impress?
On the subject of comics, Ken, you can get all the UK sort of best ofs on the IDW app, you can get all the UK best of Transformers comics.
You can, yeah. I just went on the IDW binge because of Last Stand. I had to reread Last Stand of the Wreckers recently, so one of the best they've had, one of the best comics they've ever done. But that's a modern comic, not during the UK run.
To answer Lilith's question here about the version 6 of Dusty, according to Yo Joe, it was one of the Paratrooper giveaways at the convention, G.I. Joe convention, the longer happening. I don't know who used to run that one. Was that Hasbro official, that one? The G.I. Joe convention? Either way, it was apparently a
Joe Con was Hasbro sponsored, I think, because I'm pretty sure people said they met Daryl DePriest there when he was still working for Hasbro. So, yeah. I
saw a really great picture on the Facebook group of someone that attended it when Sarge was there in 2006. And he had one of his figures with a parachute on, and apparently all the other figures were some other character, Interrogator, I think. And he was the only one that was dropping a Sergeant Slaughter off the roof with the parachute. So imagine getting that one Sarge that was thrown off the roof with the parachutes.
Yeah. I thought I found a Sarge Holy Grail at the toy store the other day, Cecil. And I said,
what is it?
He's like, yeah, Sarge gave me one. He signed it. That's what you call it, Lex Flex.
Right. Yeah.
Which item was it?
It was some convention exclusive, Joe.
It was a 2006 one. Yeah.
2006.
Oh, it is it's so basically what happened was I got sent a picture. I think it might have been in the group chat, and Adam showed me a signed Sarge and a signed Renegades, the 3-pack by Sarge. He's like, check this out. How cool is this? It's probably super rare. And it's not that it's not, because it is. But I was like, oh yeah, Kelly and Sarge sent me a signed one of those. And he's like, okay, well,
that's right.
Just be impressed, mate.
Yeah.
But it's a good figure. The 2006 version is a good figure, but they use the gung ho body. So he is if you stack them all together, the version 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 2006 version.
Oh, yeah,
considerably a lot shorter. A lot shorter.
Yeah,
use the gung ho body for him.
Yeah, I remember we were trying to figure out which Sergeant Slaughter it was, and you were asleep because of the Australia time. And I tried to fill in and be like, I'm pretty sure it's a 2000 Sergeant Slaughter. And you come by like 4 hours later. Yep, it's this exact version for this exact year. And here's my signed one.
Yeah.
Like, well, I got it half right. You know.
No, it wasn't wrong.
Your vision wasn't wrong. It wasn't complete, and that's okay.
Yeah, I was like, I just said 2000 Sarge. Mid-2000s era Sarge is my answer, I think.
And you didn't rhyme it. That was the other
part. I didn't rhyme it.
The kid says, I believe that's Sergeant Slaughter, he said.
Sergeant Slaughter.
That's a G.I. Joe character who goes by Sergeant Slaughter.
I'm currently hunting one of the Argentina Sarges down. If anybody has one,
I've got several, but you can't have it.
Is that by Plastirama or Estrella?
Yeah.
Okay.
I passed on one at a toy show a couple years ago for like $50 on the card. I'm like, I wish I kick myself in the ass.
So the funny thing about the Argentina ones is that probably, I'm thinking maybe over a decade now, I used to be able to pick those up very cheap, super cheap, including the Fun School stuff as well, because nobody wanted it. They all wanted the official G.I. Joe stuff. So I was able to pick up carded examples of this Plastirama Sargento Slaughters, bucket loads. I've got like maybe 10 of them in my collection, and they're all of varied quality, because they weren't that great to begin with. I think their color scheme looks pretty cool, but I've got one without a mustache painted on. I've got one.
Show me that one.
I've got one without his tank top painted on. I've got one, and swagger sticks are always an impossible accessory to find with these guys. Like, they're always gone. But I've got one that's got like 3 or 4 swagger sticks in the sealed package. Who was working this day? So but it's an interesting, because now they're very expensive to get, because the G.I. Joe collectors have largely picked up everything that they want. And it's like, what's next? So they start going into Fun School. They start going into the international ones. Picking up a box set of the Rescue Squad. Oh man, that's a lot of money.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, I passed on one of those too. Cheap. I passed on it.
I passed on one a few years ago as well, in the box for like a few $100. And he's like, I want $400 for it. I'm like, don't worry about it. No thanks. That was, I think, 2017.
I like what Ken said. Cool. You don't worry about it. You don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I ended up selling my
gangster.
Joe Starscream, the Transformer crossover. I ended up selling that in order to buy my first Super Cop box set, and I do not regret it. It was a great choice.
That's a great box set.
Yeah, the Rescue Squad, brilliant. Those colors together really pop.
Oh, so good.
And then there are so many different variations of Super Cop himself that it's like you need probably 4 or 5 to have the complete set, because they've got different torsos. Not torso, sorry. They've got different waist pieces, and then you've got different tones of the blue. Some are dark blue, some are light blue. Yeah, but the only one I don't have, which is on the box of Rescue Squad, is the Super Cop with the waist piece of, who's the guy that had the rocket launchers? I always forget his name, and he built the bats.
Scrap Iron.
Scrap Iron. Yeah, Scrap Iron's waist piece. He's willing to sell his kidney to get one. Just kidding. No. Yeah, it's crazy how pricey they get, but they will bottom out eventually, like all Joes. They will bottom out eventually, and you'll be able to start picking these things up cheap again, because people will stop buying.
Like when the golden age ends, right?
I don't know if I'm looking the search right or not, but I can't even find them on eBay.
Super Cop, Fun School Super Cop.
No, the Argentina Sarge.
You might want to type Plastirama.
Yeah, try that. Okay.
Plastirama Sergeant.
Also, this spelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're getting rarer and rarer to find. I've actually got one in a 2-pack with a Street Fighter character, Sagat. I've got those two together. The only version I don't have was one that came with a bunker.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, Payne's dropped out.
Oh.
He came, he showed his toy room, and he left.
Oh, yeah. Great toy room. Very impressive.
Oh,
very
carded
impressive.
wall. You gotta love the carded wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
a loose collector, but I have my carded wall just for my background for my intros.
That looks good, though. The Robin Hood stuff. Love that stuff.
Yeah.
So good. It's funny because Robin Hood, I think if you think about it, it was the line that got the Star Wars treatment by Kenner after Star Wars.
Yeah.
Right? Like they kind of did a full rollout. It didn't sell as well, but it was like the next movie franchise that they kind of took. I guess they did a little run on Indiana Jones, but then they kind of did their own stuff. But then they didn't do another movie franchise until Robin Hood came out.
I actually watched that Robin Hood the other day because it's on Netflix at the minute.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and not just for the Bryan Adams song, right? So
yeah, that's
brilliant song.
Canadian boy. The worst part about that
movie, toy line.
The worst part about the Prince of Thieves movie is that when you bought it on DVD in the early 2000s, you had to flip it over halfway through the movie.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it wasn't like The Postman or anything. It was just a regular movie. You had to flip it over halfway through.
My mum had Dances with Wolves on VHS, but it had a couple of VHSs. Like you could just watch it in one sitting. Same with The Stand. She had The Stand on VHS, and that was a maybe 2 or 3 VHS set.
Eventually, they started giving you the 2-disc sets, like The Godfather Part 2 always needed 2 discs, right? So
yeah. No, but you knew you were in for a treat if you got a VHS that was 2 VHS tapes.
Yeah.
Right.
WrestleMania 4.
I had a movie called Grand Prix with
a 4 VHS one.
That was.
Did you say the James Garner movie Grand Prix?
Yeah, I had that. I had like 2 tapes.
Yeah, that was great.
Weren't Once Upon a Time in America 2 tapes as well?
Oh, that's cool.
For me, it was always Lawrence of Arabia was the 2-tape one I had, and then Braveheart.
Oof.
So Payne's also has a classified display. We'll have to check that out next time.
Wow. To see a young Peter O'Toole again in Lawrence of Arabia.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
That bit when he just goes berserk, like in that big battle, is just absolutely.
I haven't seen Lawrence of Arabia since I was a kid.
Same. So when I think Peter O'Toole, I think of King Priam in Troy, unfortunately, first. Like, that's usually where I go. By then, he's an old man, right?
Supergirl.
Supergirl, yeah, for me too.
Okay, fair enough. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I was thinking that.
I remember the first time watching Supergirl, just like not caring about the story or the characters, just be like, when's Chris Reeve going to show up? I know he's got to show up. He's got to be
in a poster only. I like how she's got a poster of Superman.
Yeah, she has like a Superman 2 poster on her wall.
Yeah. That's
the only one to show up was Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah, but still, that's better than nothing, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course. Still a good movie. Liked it a lot.
Yeah, I think it was all right. I don't know why people were hating on it so much. Like, people hated on Supergirl.
I think we, like, our general culture and our age group, we almost love looking back at stuff and hating on it. Like we're smarter than it now, as opposed to just like loving it for what it was.
Yeah. Like The Punisher with Dolph Lundgren. Great movie.
I love that film.
Yeah, it's such a good movie.
I didn't know it came out in theaters, and I found it in a VHS store, and I was like, there was a Punisher movie?
Filmed in Australia. Filmed right here in Australia.
That Blockbuster. I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
Some of us go straight to the Thomas Jane version, unfortunately. So, you know.
Well, that's not unfortunate. That's a good movie.
Yeah.
I used to have a jacket that was like the one that Dolph Lundgren wore in that first Punisher film. I loved that jacket because of the film, and I wore it until it eventually rotted away. I loved that jacket.
Can we talk about something here for talking about Punisher? Like, the unsung hero of the 80s is Louis Gossett Jr. He's never been in anything bad.
Oh, Iron Eagle.
Iron Eagle was great. Diggstown was great. Like, he's just great. Everything he touches was gold.
Enemy Mine.
Oh,
Enemy Mine. Come on.
That is a banger. I love that movie.
He was
Mickey
one
Mouse.
at like a boarding school, like and he was like a cop or something. I think it was called Toy Soldiers, where these terrorists hijacked
Right.
boarding school.
Yeah.
Iron Eagle
that was
quadrilogy.
Pardon me?
Iron Eagle quadrilogy.
Yeah, he's kept pumping those things out.
At one point, they were just.
And he was like a drill sergeant. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dragon Balls. Yeah, that one.
Jaws 3D.
Just his
Jaws 3D. That's great.
Yeah, no. Louis Gossett Jr. Unsung hero.
Yeah.
Wasn't he one of the Jaws movies as well?
Yeah, Jaws 3D.
That's 3D.
Was the Jaws 3D the same one as what's his name?
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid.
Yeah.
Wait a
In a
minute.
Space. It's a good Dennis Quaid movie.
So Dennis Quaid and Louis Gossett Jr. did
Enemy
Jaws
Mine.
and Enemy Mine together.
Yes.
Yeah.
They must have the same. They must be from the same talent agency, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That in an alternate reality, they could have been Riggs and Murtaugh.
Right?
Yeah.
Tango and Cash.
Yes.
I'd pay that.
I don't know. I don't know about Tango and Cash. I think without Kurt Russell in it, I don't think it's.
Even as a kid, you watch Tango and Cash, and like, this is a great movie, and this is a great '80s movie, and then that truck comes in at the end. You're like, what is that?
Hans Chow.
Hans
The Spider Slayer is in the house.
Hey.
There he is.
Yeah, I can't stay long. I still have family lurking here, but I just wanted to tell Space Commander I think his package arrived.
Finally.
I think so. I'm not sure if it's yours, but I don't. Is this it?
Wow, I don't remember wrapping it in paper like that.
Maybe it's not his.
It's not ticking, so I feel like it's
It's all right, Space Commander. I don't remember much from Christmas either.
Did you send 2 or 1? Because another thing arrived too, attached to it.
Oh, that looks like it might be.
So what's this?
Mine. I've no idea.
Let's find out. Let's find out.
Open it up.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
I think it's time to do our post streamathon opening. I think it's time to do it.
I've never been more intrigued than I am right now.
This is the streamathon hangover.
But you didn't send 2.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure mine's the smaller one. Because
Shouldn't there be a name on the box?
In case anyone doesn't know, there's been a big strike in the UK and loads of parcels didn't get shifted. So this is why it's arriving well after the unboxing stream we did last month. But yeah, I don't know about that bigger box, mate.
It says toy on it, so I hope that it's not something. Anyway, well, so first, thank you very much for sending it. I mean, I don't know what it is, but thank you very much. I mean, I
don't be disappointed, Hans. It's just another copy of Elden Ring. You've worn the other one out.
I do play that game too much, though. Oh, there's a note. So there's a mysterious rappy bit on the note.
Did I send this? Oh, this is mine.
If this is yours, I think.
Scuba Pete.
All right. Okay. This is a very small baggie.
Yeah, there's a tiny bit of plastic in there.
There's a tiny, it's this tiny, whiny little piece. All right, let's read the note first. All right.
Okay, so we're sending Hans microchips from the future.
So this is from the Space Force Postal Exchange. So Merry Christmas, Hans. Okay, I know it's not exactly a triad fighter, but you mentioned once that seeing my triad helped you to make sense of the Robo-Skull. So I have sent you the triad's little brother, the satellite defense. I brought this one at its almost complete, albeit with faded stickers. Wow. Maybe somebody will make repro labels. This one includes the space security trooper called Hawkwood. Mind you, I don't know much about Action Force, so this is all. Although he's missing his Uzi, and his enclosed laser gun is missing its muzzle. The laser gun's cable can plug into the figure or the vehicle, although it's old and fragile, so you might not want to risk it. I hope that the Trinidadian Postal Service has been kind, because they tend to be quite brutal. Also included is the often missing gear panel gun rack. One of its pegs has been replaced with a screw, but the seller did include the original peg, which I assume is this little dude here.
There you go.
In case you'd like to try reattaching it. The panel is often photographed the wrong way around, but the Analog Toys Space Force video on YouTube will show you the correct way to fit it and where the cable goes, plus the antenna and rockets needed to. Believe it or not, the satellite defense began life as the AF-9 snow sled with AF-5 rockets, the Vamps twin guns, and even the dish of the Millennium Falcon before Disney ruined it.
Yes.
Anyway, I hope you enjoy this Action Force classic. Merry Christmas. Thanks for being my friend and welcoming me. Space Commander, full force.
Full force.
Full force.
No idea what this looks like because it's quite packaged. Oh my. In several pieces.
He knew that the Trinidadian mail service was brutal, so he wrapped it double.
It was wise. That is a very wise thing to do. Holy cow.
I wanted to make sure it survived.
This is incredible. Wow.
I'm waiting for Pete to sing I Will Survive.
All right, so I feel like maybe I could point this down. Hopefully y'all don't see my nuts. All right, cool.
You are wearing pants, right?
Is
that just boxer shorts?
All right, so I have to be very careful with this, yes?
No, be brutal.
All right, so
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Final last words.
Oh, those
Famous
are often
line, yeah.
words. So you know what? I'm not gonna be my usual caveman self. So let's pop this over.
Yeah, you use scissors the right way.
All right. Oof. So this is the gun, yeah?
That's the gun that the pilot carries. He can carry it himself, or it can attach to the gun rack, which is the little oval piece that's in there loose somewhere.
Okay, I see it. I see it with my special eyes. So I have never seen this sort of thing before. Is this the gentleman? Is this the standard uniform? Is this the standard uniform in the space on the space station?
That's what we wear when we're outside the space station.
Ah,
wow, that's a nifty looking spacesuit.
That's sweet.
Oh, and this is the guy with both hands, because I think there's one that has a claw hand, I think, right, Space Commander?
That's right, yeah.
And this fits in here, yeah?
That does fit in there, but a lot of collectors are leery about putting it in there because they're so
right. Yeah, that dude, that's a tough role for me. Oh,
that is so cool.
There you go.
That is awesome.
And the easy, I'm just going to assume that this fits into the back here.
Who's playing music?
Yep, I'm playing some background music called Into Space, apparently.
Yeah.
And this.
There you go. Behind that rack, you see like a slot in the blue panel.
Here.
Yeah, that's it. It goes underneath it.
Underneath it. Ah, I see it.
That blue panel actually lifts out if you have any trouble.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
I do
this
find
came
this.
out. Yeah, this came out 83 or 84, Space Commander.
This one was 83. But it was based on the snow. If I can just show my screen for a second, it's based on the 1981, 82 AF9 slow, the snow snowmobile sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, from the first 12.
Yeah, it says
it's based on this. So they took this from late 81 and turned this into satellite defense, a little spaceship there. And if you look underneath the space one, it has the Millennium Falcon deflector dish underneath.
There it is.
There.
Oh, that's cool.
It actually says 1981 right here in the.
Probably because that's when the tooling. That's probably when the tooling was made.
The seller who put the screw here, I applaud that. That's super.
That's pretty good.
Imaginative. I do appreciate that.
So that goes in there. The guns are from the Vamp.
Yep. But this reminds me of the Polar Battle Bear a little bit.
It reminds me of Flash.
There you go.
All right.
God, the Space Force was awesome.
Freaking cool.
This is amazing. I have to ask before I try with my big ham hands. These missiles are detachable here, or
the blue ones are detachable. The grey ones are molded on.
Right. So do not militarily assault the side rockets.
You can remove them once.
Damn, that's awesome.
Thanks a lot,
That
dude.
That's cool.
That's all right. So that's the Triad Fighter's little brother.
Mm-hmm. Hans, your Action Force collection from Palatoy has started now. That's amazing.
Here we go.
That's brilliant.
And this is from your collection. You own one of these as well, I assume.
I had one, but I sent it recently in the post to someone. So
this is your own. This is your actual. This is.
No, I didn't. Admittedly, I didn't have it as a kid.
Oh,
so it's not one from my childhood. It's one from someone else's childhood.
Oh, okay.
Some sucker.
This is really. I do love this. But cool. I thought the other one was yours as well, so I'm kind of wondering what the hell.
No, I'm intrigued to see. I'm intrigued to see what that is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what's in the other one.
Space Commander sent the rest of your collection.
It's a Triad Fighter.
If that's someone's got you the actual Triad Fighter, they're going to steal my thunder.
Well, there's a name on the other side of the parcel.
Yeah, but I don't want to say the name out loud. Next thing you know, it's the guy doesn't want his name said out loud. Well, it's from the US of A. Or they use the US box. One of the two. I don't know. Anyway, as I said, if I suddenly go blank and then lose connection, it was a bomb and I did piss somebody off.
He goes to the.
Look at that smooth use of scissors, Zazel.
Yeah. See.
I wonder where he learned that from.
Yeah.
Any good psychopath knows how to use a good scissors, right?
Look at that. Snipping into it, using scissors as scissors. Like, this is freaking awesome.
He's very impressionable.
Things are getting awkward.
What is this?
It's Rolf.
Who sent this to me?
Better not be Ralph.
Is it Rolf?
It better not be a Ralph.
Please be a Rolf.
What is it? He just threw the box away. What is it?
There are just ways to answer this question. They're just not doing it.
It's someone sent me Lego.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I don't know who it is. So I'm wondering if I opened some child's Lego.
Have
Gotta be Gazz.
you entered any competitions before Christmas?
No, I don't. I lose every competition I enter. Even the marriage one, which I told I would win, I've lost.
Is there a 10-year-old kid in your town named Hans Chow?
Is there another Hans Chow in your town?
Who sent this to me? Who got my address?
Ryan Sweeney? I don't know.
No, I don't want to say the name on the thing, but I mean, I feel like I should.
Type it in.
You see if we're getting hot or cold.
Hans, type it in the private chat.
Type it into the private chat.
Oh yeah. Oh, God, you guys are so smart.
And then type it into the private chat, and then Gazz will tell the world who it is.
Nah.
What do you mean I'll tell the world who it is?
I just figured throw someone in the bus.
Who's that?
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
I've never seen that name before.
Anybody ever know that? Nobody know who that name is?
Unless it's Space Commander's like other alias, like his triple alias. Because I know his email alias.
Playing PlayStation with, is it Hans?
Whoever it is, thank you very much. But I mean, I'm now concerned about how you got my address. But thank you.
Perhaps they messed it up in the postal. They put the wrong name. Your wrong.
But why would a toy collector get a toy? Like
you said, it was
they
attached
mixed it
to
up.
your package,
I mean,
right?
is it addressed to you though?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Oh.
No.
It's not addressed to me.
That's
So you opened somebody else's package
on a live stream.
That's a federal offense.
He's going to jail, right?
Yeah,
that's a federal crime here.
This is a federal crime in the States, but no one's gonna check this channel and know it was me.
Oh man.
It's little Timmy down the road.
This is bananas. Why? All right. Well, I'm gonna have to go and solve this mystery. But in the meantime, thank you very much, Space Commander. I do appreciate this thing that was meant for me that I opened on air. The other thing that may or may not have been meant for me, well, I may enjoy it nonetheless. Yo.
If you just committed a crime, can you still make it for tomorrow's stream?
Jen's how?
And he's frozen.
He's just playing dumb because he doesn't want to go to jail.
Very, very slowly disappears off camera. The SWAT team kick in his back door.
I've seen somebody pretend to freeze before, but then the fan behind them was still turning. So.
Yeah.
The Trinidad government have cut off his Wi-Fi.
They just raided his house.
Well, I'm gonna have to give Hans what we call here in Australia the Man of the Match award for his very brief appearance and the unboxing there. That was some fine work. So,
he might actually be frozen.
Yeah,
he is frozen.
Definitely.
Okay, I literally thought he was just holding that pose.
No, he really doesn't want to be on the show tomorrow.
Yeah, it's done.
His Ken said he'd be in the show. He's like,
He's like, screw Ken. I'm not waking up for that one.
On some Lego.
Yeah. Now he's at the moral, quandary. Like I have the person's name and address, and their Lego.
How did a toy collector get a toy sent to them? Like,
well, it's Christmas.
He didn't open it up. Yeah, but he didn't open it up, and it wasn't like lingerie.
Child missed out on poor Nana. Poor Nana sent the Lego to little Chan's How. And Hans got it instead.
Can you imagine Chan's How opened up the Space Commander's like little triad fighter?
Imagine if it broke up a whole family. Like they're like, I swear I sent you I swear, Grandma, you didn't say anything. I swear I did. I honestly swear I did. And he's like, no.
4 Christmas in a row, you've ignored me, Grandma.
This was absolutely epic. Oh, he's back. He's not in jail yet.
There we go. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know what's going on down here.
He's back with a half-built Lego ship. He's
like, guys, this fits in the Space Force.
Ken, what are you doing right now?
Huh?
Are you laying on the floor?
Maybe.
My God,
are you at a
it looks like
slumber party or something?
What are you, some sort of
That's what I love about Ken.
Instagram?
He just randomly appears in places during streams.
And if it's not me, it's Ralph. And if it's not Ralph, it's Popple. If it's not Popple, it's Snoopy. Don't worry about it. We're good. We're good.
That's his Instagram photo.
You just need Ralph and Snoopy in it, and it's all set.
Oh, yeah. we do keep a Snoopy at my parents' place, so I could make arrangements. Yeah.
Are you at your parents' place?
Yeah, I'm at my parents' place, but I leave a Snoopy here just in case I need to stream.
I didn't cause that child pain on purpose, man. Look. It arrived to me. It was meant for me. That's how I feel.
Are you stealing the Lego, Hans?
Huh?
Are you stealing that kid's Lego?
Oh my God!
You have his address. Send it to the address.
You can curry favor with them by saying it arrived in wrapping paper, and my kid thought it was from Father Christmas, and so I unwrapped it. And now I've got to explain to my kid that he can't keep the Lego.
If the address is correct, he lives on my street. So
bring it over to him.
Well,
like
I'm sorry, I wouldn't risk it, right? It's probably wrong.
I'll tell you what happens this week because I'm not gonna go. It's like midnight. I'm not gonna walk to his house and be like, "Hey,
here's some Lego. I opened it."
You should wrap it and hand it to them and say, "I'm sorry."
I do have to go though. I can't stay, but I do want to say this. I have bought my
some
ticket
Lego to build,
and I've booked my flight, and so I'm gonna see you guys in Joe Fest for sure. So
yes,
I'm gonna be there from Thursday to Monday. I don't know how long everybody else is gonna be there, but I'm really looking forward to seeing.
I'll be there Thursday to Monday.
That's what we're talking about, right?
That's what we're talking about.
And I'm a pretty tough dude, so you can get plastered, and I'll carry you back because I need to exercise to stay tough. And Space
I might
Command
need carrying anyway.
This is I love G.I. Joe vehicle. I mean, I know it's not G.I. Joe vehicle, but I love G.I. Joe vehicles. Or 118 stuff. It's still the best scale. I wish everything was 118. I'm sad that it's not. Everybody went bigger is better, but I disagree because I'm Chinese and I prefer things that fit in overhead compartments. And I wish I could have been in the stream today, but even my family's still in the house. I've actually snuck away because they're half drunk, so I can't. You probably don't know that I've gone.
What's
but I'm gonna
worse,
go.
Your family being drunk, or you stealing some kid's Christmas toys?
Leave that to your discretion. You can apply it to either one.
Hans is gonna land in Georgia, and then the SWAT team's gonna come and get him.
Are you Mr. Chow? And he shoves me in the way. No, he is, and then he runs inside Joe Fest.
We're kind of
now.
Well, I'm glad you like your hands. You're very welcome.
It's as I said. I wish I could see everybody at Joe Fest, but I mean, surely I'll be sending as much stuff as I can get back to people in their irrespective places. Anyway, gents, y'all have a great night. I gotta go. Thanks again, Space Commander. Y'all take care. Yo, Joe.
Yo, Joe. Full force.
Full force.
Full force.
He's gonna go build his Lego set now. Yeah, Scuba Pete, hide your bags at Joe Fest. Hans Chow might accidentally open up your.
I love that you're like, does it have your name on it? Clearly it does. And he's like, oh, no, it doesn't. Like,
no.
He even looked at it.
Didn't he say that it was attached to Space Commander's package?
There's holes in his story. That's all I know.
There's plot holes just like there is in the 87 Masters of the Universe film, right, Adam?
Don't pick a fight you can't win, Ken.
Did I just lose 300 points? Did I just lose 300 points for the next for the next Family Feud? Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh man.
It's Family Fortune. What are we going? We have to call it something else.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Adam will figure it out.
Fortunes.
Yeah, I'll come up with a better name for next week other than FigureHouse.
Go Figure Feud. Go Figure Feud Fortune.
Just gonna call it Answers with Rhyme, Ken.
Answers with Rhyme. Yeah. Lion-O Sword Thing, Lord of the Thundercats, blah. Oh, we'll give it to Ken just out of pity.
Well, no, yours. You said Lion-O is a lord, and he has like you understood there was a rhyme there. It was Zazel who said tooth comb.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I did the roundabout line.
But it doesn't beat the refrigerator.
The refrigerator.
The ice box.
The ice box. Yeah.
Yeah,
that was great.
You're talking from last time. Yeah.
No, so you were gone, Ken, and one of the categories for Family Feud was a winter-themed G.I. Joe name. So the guys were like Frostbite, Iceberg, Avalanche, and Space Commander's like, does refrigerator count?
I thought I've used up all the ones I know. I've used up Snow Job, and I've used up, So I thought I haven't got an answer. So I either need to just pass or give up, or should I go for the comedy gold?
Yeah.
Fridge.
Was Fridge on there?
No.
No, of course it wasn't. Are you nuts?
Was Sub-Zero the one that they couldn't get? Is that the one that nobody could get?
I couldn't get it.
Okay. I wish I'd been here because when you said Icebox, I remember that from the last Family Feud at the Streamathon. So that was Streamathon.
I don't think anything's gonna beat Tooth Comb. Sorry, but
yeah.
That's a classic Grover moment in Sesame Street. He tries to sell Kermit the Frog a tooth comb.
It's all good. Yeah. So Sub-Zero was the last one. All right.
And you would have got that, would you, Ken? In hindsight,
in the heat of the moment, I probably would have gotten Optimus Prime's name wrong. In hindsight, not being there, armchair quarterbacking, yeah, I would have gotten it.
100%.
Yeah, our team didn't win one round.
Well, did you ever see the Family Feud question? They said the question was, it went viral. What is Popeye's favorite food? You ever see this one? And
Popeye.
Then what is Popeye's favorite food? A real Family Feud question. And this girl answers, and she's like, chicken! And she starts dancing.
No.
Right? And then she's so sure of herself, and everybody starts laughing because she's thinking Popeye's chicken, right?
Right,
and
of course.
She must have been,
that's not a bad answer then.
And the thing is, and then of course, like, she gets this wrong. And it just absolutely went viral, that video. So what does Popeye's chicken do? They sent her like $10,000 worth of like chicken coupons, like a lifetime supply of chicken coupons for their store, because they're like, in our survey, you got the answer right. So
yeah, right.
That's great. Now,
right?
I would argue that, because if you look back to the Robin Williams classic Popeye the Sailor Man movie, he actually hates spinach.
Yeah, he does.
A means to an end.
Yeah,
Pluto makes you eat it, right?
Look, if you didn't grow up with Popeye, how would you, like, if you didn't see the old cartoons, you probably think Popeye's chicken, right? But I don't know, right?
How could that be? Was that just a single question? Because there's only one answer. What's
well, it was one of those things where, like, this is the answer that gets you to the fast money round, because both families were like had similar scores, but they hadn't hit the 300 points yet needed. So they did this like sudden death round to try to get it right. So. Oh, you should see it. She literally does a little dance when she says chicken, and everybody laughs.
To be fair, man, Popeye's chicken's good.
It is. It is.
So there are a few things that I want to do when I get to America that I can't do here, right?
Yeah.
One of them is drive-by. No, hang on. No. The first one is I want to snap into a Slim Jim. That's got to happen. We'll snap into a Slim Jim. I want to go to now. Here's a question for the Joe. I think you and Gazz are the only Yankees on here. I realize you're not technically Yankees, but we call Americans Yankees. We call the English Poms, but that's not really what we call them. We call New Zealand something I can't say. But in America, how come you guys keep on the table at cafes when you're having coffee? You just keep the milk on the table.
That's standard. That's standard, isn't it?
There's non-dairy creamers.
Yeah.
But I've never seen just milk hanging out at a table.
Yeah.
No,
it's a
cream. Canada, we have a little 2%ers.
Yeah, it's a little couple. It's a sealed non-dairy.
Yeah,
cream
it's non-dairy, so it doesn't rot or nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this.
If you want to pick on somebody, pick on the French. They leave their eggs on the counter.
I'm gonna have to jump in here. Yeah, true. I'm gonna have to jump in here. Like I got sent over to work in a place called San Jose, and I was there for about 2 weeks. You know, like it was like one of those junkets where they rock all the food for you and everything. And the first day,
nice.
You know, it's like, oh, it's morning tea time, coffee for everyone. And I'm like, oh, kick ass. I got taken out drinking last night, so I need something strong. And I go in and, you know, pour myself coffee. And then milk. And they had these teeny tiny little thimble sized things of that creamer stuff. And I'm like, oh, wow, that must be the milk. And because I like my coffee like a flat white, I get like 4 of these little thimble things and pour them all into the coffee. And then I tried the coffee, and my God, it was like my teeth were going to rot and fall out. It was so sugary. It was ridiculous. And stay away from that coffee creamer, fellow Aussies.
Just one and done. Don't have 4 of them.
Pro tip.
So Adam, we shouldn't take him to Tim Hortons up here.
Yeah, no.
Here's the thing, Ken, and this is maybe going to ruin my Canadian credentials or whatever.
Ruin.
Coffee is awful. I don't go. Tim Hortons is the worst, and I'm not a coffee drinker. I've never had a cup of coffee. Nor do I want one. I will have.
You've never had one, but you say it's awful.
Well, when I ran the automotive place, the owner would come in every morning with a double coffee, large coffee for me.
The best double coffee, Tim Hortons. I had one today.
I tried it and I was like, "This tastes like horse swill. Like what? This is nonsense. How is an industry built around this flavor?" And so for 4 years, he would bring me coffee every morning, and I was like, "Drew, I don't like coffee." He's like, "2 for me," and he'd be like shaking.
That's double.
That's what I would have said. 2 for me.
The worst part about that conversation is you know what horse will taste like.
Wow, I just assumed.
Maybe he was giving you the cup that had his tobacco spit in it.
No, but there has been times where like my wife and I'll be driving and she will mix up my tea and her coffee and I'll like grab it and I'll take a swig and I'm like, how is this? How is this a reasonable drink?
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I can't. I've tried coffee before. I can't drink it. No. It tastes like dirt.
No,
I can't stay awake without it. So I don't know.
I used to really hate beer, but then I just kept drinking it, and it's the best.
It gets better as you keep going.
They just tell you to put more sugar and more milk in it, and then I'm like, then it's not what it is. It's not what sugary milky drink.
I know I like sugar and milk. Why do I gotta put the coffee in there?
So Space Commander, question for you: did Space Commander lose his mind over the red laser reveal? We will actually, in an upcoming incoming transmission, go even further into this, I reckon. But let's hear it.
Yes, I did. I did enjoy that. I heard there was a rumor about it a while back. In fact, I may know someone who wrote to Super 7 and said, "You know what you guys should do." Well, anyway, the other day Zazel sent me the update, and I was like, "Wow, cool!" You know, a 5 POA version of Red Laser, and I really like the reaction figures. Anyway, I started collecting the Masters of the Universe ones.
Nice.
Yeah.
I really like them. They're quite expensive to collect, so I'm having to be real kind of choosy with what I get. I think the first ones they did with the Alien ones, where I think Kenner back in the late 70s had developed a range, and then it wasn't released because the film was not for kids, so they decided to shelve the toys. And then all those years later, they then brought out the ones that Kenner had prepared, and they actually had some of the people who worked for Kenner at the time come in and work on the sculpts. And from there, they went into like Masters of the Universe. So I got a whole load of those Masters of the Universe ones. But yeah, when I saw, hey, Andre. So yeah, I'll definitely be trying to get Red Laser. I might have to put another movie to the PlayStation, but yeah, I'll try.
Yeah. I think the best reaction figure was the Rocketeer.
Yeah, that one looked pretty cool. I did see that one.
Like for a figure, for a movie that should have had figures and didn't.
Yeah.
That, like, as a kid, I would have loved that figure. That would have been incredible.
Yeah.
And it even had gum on the rocket pack.
Yeah.
I do like that film. That is a good film. Rocketeer.
It is a good film. I watched it again not long ago. It's I like it. It's a good action adventure.
Did you have King of the Rocket Men when you were a kid?
You say. Listen to this. Wait. Look at this. Hold on a second. Go ahead. Oh, where is it?
What's happening? I'm worried.
It's Hans Chow showed up.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. Ready? Look at this. What?
Hey, King of the Rocket Man.
Sorry, King of the Rocket Man. I got all 4 series. Well, they're not even apparently not even connected. King of the Rocket Man. I got Radar Men from the Moon, Zombies of the Stratosphere, and Commando Cody, Sky Marshal of the Universe.
Yeah, they reused a lot of the footage.
Yeah, which I found out that the King of the Rocket Men isn't even connected to Commando Cody whatsoever.
No.
They just reused the suit, which is
Really?
weird. Yeah, which is totally weird. But yeah, I used to watch him on YouTube here on YouTube all the time. I just said to myself, I gotta buy them. I gotta get them because I watch them so much.
I would like it if they did a Rocket Robin Hood.
That would be sweet.
Rocket
anything.
Rockin' Robin.
No, Rocket Robin Hood.
Rocket Robin Hood. Gotcha. Yeah, the only ones I've got for Super 7 reaction figures is this one and this one because, obvious reasons I can use these. And articulation doesn't really matter when it's Andre the Giant. Plus, he's, a giant. But the other ones I think look pretty cool. The Transformer ones look pretty cool. I saw the Alien ones; those look pretty cool. The G.I. Joe ones look cool for what they are. I reckon they're pretty good. They're expensive, like way too expensive. But
yeah,
if you're a card collector and you like G.I. Joe, they're perfect because it doesn't matter about articulation if you're a Joe fan, because it's going to be in the package anyway. But if you're an Action Force fan, you can finally get 5 POA action figures that aren't the bendy ones. So, having that red laser as a 5 POA is probably should have been. It wouldn't have been anything because it was just a repaint of Cobra Commander, but it just feels like it's a really good way of coming full circle back to Power Toy.
Hopefully, if that one's successful, they'll do some of the others as well. Touchwood.
Yeah.
The best
like Quarrel or
Jammer and Stalker and
Jammer, Gaucho,
Jammer. Yeah.
They just went up in price. Like I wanted to get a Gaucho, but when I look on the market, I'm like, I'm sorry, how expensive is he? Like it's ridiculous right now. I got Jammer just before the price hike and missed out on Gaucho.
Yeah, I got a Quarrel just before they started going way up.
Quarrel hasn't jumped as high in price, but like
she's like close to $300 just for her, let alone without the bike.
Really?
Say hi to Joe the Lost Chronicles, guys. Really? You guys need to check this channel out. They do a lot of cool stuff with the
Yo Joe.
The tall guys, the tall ones. What are they? 7 the dolls.
The 12-inch ones.
12-inch ones. They're some great Gazz. You especially Gazz and Space Commander. You guys would love this channel. It's right up your alley.
It's got the Action Team logo
right now.
Yeah, definitely check them out. Cool. G.I. Joe the Lost Chronicles. Brilliant channel. Great storytelling.
The
Classic
coolest
space
thing,
atmosphere.
The coolest thing to me about the Super 7 carded 5 POA Joe figures is that when you walk into a store and you see a wall of them, it's the closest thing to toy shop in the 80s that I can remember.
Yeah.
There's so many that it looks like a toy wall would have looked like when you were a kid.
Yes.
A few scattered here and there.
And there's a lot of troop options, like the sailor option that you didn't have in the past, the green shirt.
But it's just cool to see that many toys in there again. And I was like, yeah, we need to have this back.
Even some of the ones I do for the bands, like the Misfits, they did like a cool 5 POA version of the Misfits. Also, Iron Maiden.
Yeah,
I saw some from them. Oh, so cool. If they do a Sarge one, I'll buy it.
I said I wasn't going to get any of these reaction figures, and I ended up having a few of them. I saw a Jet Jaguar for Godzilla. I said I
got to get Red Laser now, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I see Red Laser. If I see more than one Red Laser, I'm going to pick some up for Space Commander.
Space Commander. If he's 5 POA, will he still sit in the Laser Exterminator properly?
I've never had the Laser Exterminator. I'm not sure, to be honest. The Red Laser figure we had, it was my older brother. He got the Shadow Track, and it had the wrong figure enclosed.
Oh.
So that was, in a way, that was cool because that was like a step up to get Red Laser.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we got to see when the Skeletron lands, because they're gonna have a few of the 1/18 scale figures when their product lands.
Yeah, that's the I think the O-ring one. That's the one that you and I got, isn't it, Zazel?
What's that?
You know the Robo Skull, the Skeletron Robo Skull campaign.
Oh yes.
They're doing the Blood Wolf with the head swap of the Skeletron, so you can have the two of them in O-ring style. Hey, Will. Chat soon, buddy.
Lost Chronicles. I'm just going to get the link for G.I. Joe: The Lost Chronicles. These are
right here. I got it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I'm copying it right now. I'll put it in. I just subscribed to the channel. So here it is.
So do you do like fictional stories with like the old movable fighting man era stuff?
So I mean, it's a mix. So some of the stuff you'll see is adventure team. So adventure heavy. Sometimes we'll see some stuff that has a little bit of space theme. You know, good old fashioned monster movie style stuff as well. It's honestly it's hard to explain other than they have very interesting stories that you're engaged basically. Great.
I'd love to learn more about that 64 to 78 era of G.I. Joe, just because how important it is to our history. So yeah, so
that's probably the channel where I watch the most to do with those sort of characters. That sort of scale.
Well, those outfits. What?
There it is. Check it out.
There it is.
G.I. Joe Lost Chronicles. Yes, it's some great stuff going over there. Not just the story side of it, but there's some custom stuff. They do some awesome custom stuff as well. Definitely go check it out. You will not.
Because I bought Daryl DePriest's book from 1999 that goes over like all the 12-inch stuff, all the outfits, all the accessories. But there's only so much you can learn, even if you memorize that book cover to cover, without having lived it and without having that many people to talk to about that particular era. Right.
Yeah.
So it'd be great to learn a bit more. Like Action Force, yeah, I didn't grow up with it, but there's enough aspects of it that are close enough to G.I. Joe. Then we talk to people like Space Commander. We can learn a bit about the Palitoy era of Action Force and fill some gaps. 64 to 78 G.I. Joe, I'm a little bit lost still. Right.
I don't know how close.
Oh, there you go.
I just had a look in Jim's really cool book, and they actually have pictured. They have Red Laser sitting in the Laser Exterminator, but they also have a picture of the Red Shadow, which of course did not have bendy legs. So
there you go.
Okay.
It's like they've made a footwell here that Red Laser can put his feet in, but there's also another footwell up here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Leg characters. So they I don't know if that was done by design or by accident, but you could fit either in there. That's pretty cool.
Is it Red Shadow or Red Vulture in there?
That one's Red Shadow.
Okay.
But yeah, Red Laser was the one who's supposed to come with, and Red Vulture was the one that's supposed to come with my brother's Shadow Track. But we got this guy instead.
Yeah.
We got Red
Which one is the Red Vulture?
He has different colored gloves. He looks exactly like Red Shadow, but he has different colored gloves.
Right.
I said that without moving my lips.
I totally missed that because my kid ran by. So
that's great.
Give an award to Space Commander right now. That was the comic moment of the year.
The longer he stays up, the funnier he gets.
I totally missed it. I thought all you said was you read my lips. That's all I heard.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's exactly what he said.
Adam's had to leave the room. It was that good.
Troy, what was that? I missed that. Did someone say something to me?
What's happening here?
What's going on?
Where am I? I'm having a teeny moment.
No, I had to reset everything up in my office to get a second screen over here for running the games, and so then my desk is now a mess. So I'm trying to figure out where things are going to go.
So Adam, I don't know if you've checked out Wilhelm's Toy and Hobby, but there's a video there that I think would really be right up your alley, and it is I call it a deep dive. There's a lot of information that's going on, and it's only a 5-minute video, but it's so much information in there. It's about the match toy line.
Damn. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Watched that the other day. It was so good.
Yeah. I didn't even know they had a toy line for MASH.
Me neither.
That's got to be my favorite video that Will has done by far. Like it's
So there's his channel there. Definitely check out Will's channel. Wilhelm Toys and Hobby.
You know what struck me about these figures is that they're all like super happy. They're all smiling.
Yeah. For a war toy.
Korean War was a happy war.
But that whirly bird was cool.
Yeah.
How cool that was cool.
So MASH is crazy in that like my parents aren't TV people. Like they're not like my dad's like a outdoorsy guy and like so to have like a show they had to come back and watch wasn't a thing. When the MASH finale happened, they like invited people over to gather around and watch MASH like right off into the sunset. It was such a cultural phenomenon, right?
Right. We definitely watched it in our house. I wasn't super into it. Like I liked some of the episodes, but there were some episodes just as a kid where I couldn't really get into it. So it was a bit hit or miss. But I'd say that about Doctor Who as well. Like I liked Doctor Who, but there were just some episodes that were a bit like, I'm a bit over it.
Yeah. My daughter is a massive Doctor Who fan, and so she's watched everything from the 9th on. And then we just recently started watching the classic stuff. And she's like, some of these are good, and some of these are just weird, eh? I'm like, well, yeah.
There's one word I'm thinking of here. It's a single syllable. What do you think?
Ruined.
Ruined it.
I love classic Who.
Yeah. I like classic Who.
The Doctor Who is good fun.
Yeah,
especially the third Doctor.
Here in like back in the 80s and 90s, like when I was you'd come home from school and the ritual was you'd watch on the ABC, which is the Australian Broadcasting Corporation. You'd watch Doctor Who and then like the goodies every afternoon, and it was just like what you do, and you might have seen the episodes like 10 times before, but it was just that's what you did. You'd go out, kick the footy, come inside, Doctor Who and the goodies, bang, good times.
No, when we were kids, it wasn't a matter of I've seen this episode before. It was just like my show is on and you watched it.
Yeah, that's right.
You didn't know if it was ever going to be on again.
Exactly.
Repeat. This is brand new.
Yep.
But you can't.
And like the second you'd hear that yeah, exactly. Right. The Lilith, that was the routine, friend. Like, goodies and Doctor Who every afternoon. Like,
goody gum gums.
And you'd hear
that. Google BBC anymore.
You'd hear that theme song.
It's a completely different thing.
Rough.
Anyway, I didn't want to show as a kid, but I really got into it. What? Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
I like the films that Peter Cushing made where he played Doctor Who, because that's the only version of Doctor Who which hasn't been retroactively ruined by the new series.
How do you feel about it, though, basically? Like, for real, how do you feel?
How do you feel?
Just don't hold back.
Like, can you, for once, just take your gloves off and be real with us?
Refrigerator. Be chill.
If they ever make a 5 POA refrigerator Perry G.I. Joe from Super 7, Space Commander's going to get so many in the mail.
Gloves. Got my gloves on. The closest thing I could get.
Right.
The closest thing to blue gloves that you could get were fingerless blue, black, and gray gloves.
They don't make blue gloves. You can Google it.
Well, I had to get them in a hurry.
Yeah. Who played the best Doctor?
I'll say it was John Pertwee.
Which one was he again?
The third Doctor.
Is that the cricket-looking guy?
No,
he's the fourth.
That's the fifth. The fifth one was Peter Davison, the cricket guy. When I was a kid, I really liked Peter Davison, and then at the time when Colin Baker came in, I remember at the time I was still a kid and I was quite upset with Colin Baker for not being the Doctor I knew. But then later on in life, when I went back and revisited those episodes, I think Colin Baker is actually the most alien and the most separate from being anything like human that we can come that the show came up with. So I really like Colin Baker's portrayal. But like I said, the Peter Cushing version is untouched. It's been unsullied.
Gap After Dark says, great stream. Also very nice to hear all the panelists. Learn more. Everyone have a good afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you, Gap After Dark. We'll check out your channel too. See what you've got after dark. Let's look it up. Gap After Dark.
Need to get to bed.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up. We'll wrap it up in a sec. Oh, there he is. I'm definitely subscribed. I'm trying to remember.
Well, they really haven't touched on any of the John Petrie stuff and the new stuff either.
That's true.
I don't believe. I haven't seen Bessie or the Who-mobile 2 or any of that good stuff.
Oh, hey, we lost Adam.
Oh, no.
I was looking at a different screen.
Oh, no. He's gonna have to, I think he hit up the wrong Rob Vegas with his friend request on Facebook, because there are a couple of inferior copies of Rod Vegas out there. So hopefully he gets the right one. But I might pack up my little gear at the Rod Vegas Technology Center. And hey, Pains, cheers, mate. Yeah, and you know what they say? End on a song. So,
nice.
Let's do just that with Space Commander. Space Commander. Space Commander. Space Commander.
Beautiful.
I think I know the words.
Space Commander. So sorry, it's not as good as the original, but
hey, it was pretty damn good. So we'll break here, guys. Adam from GoFigure. This is the link to Adam's channel. I want to say thank you very much for making this game as fun as you did. I appreciate that. I think as long as you wing it, then you are more than welcome to. I'll have you every month if you're free every month.
I love it. Absolutely. Mark it down.
Perfect.
And Adam, can you make the question harder for Zazel next time?
Rhyme time. That was my bomb.
Next month,
we'll go out on a couple of songs then. Great. Yeah, rhyme time. We should do. I would actually really like. I think rhyme time is very fun. We should do a rhyme time segment just for fun, just the rhyme time. But yeah, if we keep doing these leading up to Joe Fest, we can do one live. Everyone show up at Adam's room, and we'll do rhyme time there. Link in the description.
we should do it. We should do it at a Popeye's Chicken.
Right? Yeah. And bring our own cans of spinach.
I've never had
Popeye's. If anyone wants to be a part of, I'll try that when I get over there. If anyone wants to be a part of the members' streams and have fun like the bunch.
That's outstanding, gentlemen. Rob Vegas. No. Thanks, everybody.
All right. See you, buddy.
Bye, Vegas.
Bye, Adam.
See you later, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Hit that link if you guys want to subscribe to Adam. The link to becoming a member is in the description below if you want to join us for next month. Let's go out with a song. We've got a couple of songs to choose from. Let's have a look. Well, we could do. Well, Space Commander is always good, but we've also got the Bubble Bath Water, which I think we'll play. Let's play both. Let's play both Space Commander and Bubble Bath Water as we're heading out. But thanks everybody for a very fun members stream. I'll see you all again next month. Join up if you want to hang out with us cool kids and play some fun games. Alrighty, we're dismissed.
slaughter, disorder. I'm a hoarder of slaughter. And if I want another slaughter, I just make an order. I pay dollars, not quarters, just to get the slaughters. My obsession overflows like bubble bath water.
I love slaughter, disorder. I'm a hoarder of slaughter. If I want another slaughter, I just make an order. Pay dollars, not quarters, just to get the slaughter. My obsession overflows like bubble bath water. My obsession overflows like bubble bath water. Yeah, I love slaughter, disorder. I'm a hoarder of slaughter. If I want another slaughter, I just make an order. Pay dollars, not quarters, just to get the slaughters. Cause my obsession overflows like bubble bath water. My obsession overflows like bubble bath water. Yeah, I love slaughter, disorder. I'm a hoarder of slaughter. If I want another slaughter, just make an order. Pay dollars, not quarters, just to get the slaughter.
Base Commander. Base Commander. Base Commander. Base Commander. Base Commander. Base Commander. Base Commander, Base Commander, Base Commander,